Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Ormer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Honkai Star Rail, and we are going to be checking in on Julian today, as he has some news about something that might have happened to Hook, I believe. Is that what the mission is saying? Hook is in trouble, yes. We got this mission a while back, but this is another companion mission that we're going to be doing today, and I believe this is in a couple of parts as well, just like the other ones are too, so let's talk to Julian the Thousand-Faced.
Where can I get some Snow White popping candy?
Yeah? The goal of it is to give a hand. So, okay. Oh, yeah, I love this. I've talked about this before. I love this dearly. What Star Rail does is that they will do this thing where they will allow you to, like, talk to them about different things as well as the mission, so it doesn't interrupt the mission. So if you need them for something else, you have multiple choices here as well. Don't you have urgent matters for me?
You! Hey, you! Stop! You are now a conscript of the moles.
Well, you're conscripted me? Hook's little sidekick. The young little master of disguise.
I, Julian of 1,000 faces. Wait.
Oh my god.
It's not the time for this.
He got excited.
We got trouble. The boss went to the Great Mine along with her Diggertron.
Diggertron?
And she refused to let anyone go with her. I feel like she's doing something dangerous. You have to go check on her for us.
Why would she go into the mines? Yeah, like it's, well, Diggertron's another thing I would ask as well, but that's the more urgent answer now.
Fursman is in the mines. It seems like the boss heard some bad news about him and then just ran in there.
Okay.
She even took her Diggertron. Is she preparing for a fight with the vagrants? Oh, there's lots of bad guys in the mines. Miss Natasha said kids ain't allowed to go in. Go check on her for us now.
Who is Fursman?
He's Hook's daddy.
Oh, really?
And he's like a daddy to everyone in the moles. He's like a great person.
Yeah, no, I have no problem going in and check. Don't worry, I'll head right there right away, yeah.
Thank you. Please hurry.
I am a conscript of the moles, for one. But second of all, like, yeah, that's like... First of all, very, like, you can see how much they actually care about each other in the moles, right? But also, like, there is, like, a worry there as well if something is happening, especially with a kid in the mines, too. Not that Hook can't defend themselves, but it's always good to come to someone's aid so they can get some help as well. Look at Hook over there. Is Hook literally, like, with the vagrants here?
Calm down, calm down. We're all here to work for a living. Why not sit down and talk it out?
So they're actually, like, stepping up to him?
Save it. We treated you as our leader, but look how you treated us.
Oh, no.
Such a rat.
You sold the intel about the vein to Antonia, but we discovered it first. Now we lost the mine, and we have to work for those guys.
Traitor!
Well, nothing to say for yourself, huh? So you admit that you sold the intel to the mining team?
I fully admit, like, one of the things I've definitely made a mistake with, and I have no problem saying, is when it comes to the order of which I played these in, this probably should have been played when I got it. Because obviously the vagrants and the miners are, like, way more in tune with each other now. But yeah, it just happened that, like, I was, like, deep into, like, a big, I think I was, like, you know, like, I didn't really think about it at the time, but I was probably deep into, like, a part of the story I wanted to see, like, through a little bit. So we're gonna have to, like, you know, put our mind into the mindset of, like, you know, maybe there's still a bit of unrest, which makes sense. Maybe, like, you know, we're just going back in time for a little bit, you know?
Go away, you brutes! Don't bully my dad!
Oh my god, you tell him, Hook.
Oh, little Hook? Oh, no, you have it wrong. It's your daddy who bullied us first. Ask him if you don't believe me.
Daddy?
Oh my god, Hook is so adorable, isn't it? But the idea that Hook came to support her father like this, you know what I mean? No fear whatsoever, not 1 ounce of fear.
Yes, I told Antonia about the vein, but I was the first one to discover it. I have the right to do anything with it.
It's only because you have that detector. Let's see who's boss when we take it from you.
Oh, we're getting some aggression here.
Back off. I was thinking about the bigger picture when I did that. Unlike you all who just look for trouble every day.
Well, I think someone needs to teach you a lesson. Guys, get him.
I don't think they realize, like, Hook is like a... I know this is a weird way to put it, but Hook is like a named, like, banner character.
You'll never lay a finger on Daddy with
without passing through Hook.
Oh my god, Hook is adorable. The moles are here. Surrender now.
It's you! Come and help Hook.
Oh my god, so adorable.
Another punching bag? Fine by me. I'll kick all
You have no idea what's about to happen. You have no idea what's about to happen. I love Hook, like, was so happy to see us as well. Such growth from, like, the first time we saw him, you know, when they were, like, you know, making us play hide and seek. Let's take this as well.
Let's go.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Daddy, are you hurt?
Just a few scratches. How about you, Hook?
Don't worry about me. I have Diggertron. No one can hurt me.
Very sweet, right? Very sweet.
Good. That's good. And you, young lady, are you hurt? Thank you for your help.
I barely felt a thing. I'll live. I'm too young to die. I barely felt a thing.
I remember. You are the outsiders Natasha mentioned before, right? I heard that you helped resolve some conflicts around the mines when you arrived. And again today, when you saved my life.
I mean, we heard Hook was in danger as well, right? Or at least Hook could have been in danger. It's no big deal.
The conflicts between the vagrants and the mining team have lasted for quite a long time. Even if you have just temporarily mitigated our rather tense relationship, it is greatly appreciated.
Daddy, let's go to the old witch's clinic. You're seriously hurt.
Hook is the most adorable little sweetheart ever. Like genuinely, every time they say something, I'm just like going, oh, every time.
But the vein detector that rapscallion was after, somebody already stole it from me. I need to keep searching. Otherwise, I might never see it again.
I don't really agree with this. Head to the clinic, don't make Hook worry. Exactly. So exactly what I was about to say. Your child is in front of you, worried about you. Please just get checked out as a formality at the very least. Yeah, just go.
It's just a tool. I guess I should let it go. Let's head to the clinic.
100%. No, like I stand by that idea. Like, you know, yes, I understand like this tool could be like important as well, but like your child is in front of you, you know, very worried. Don't make them worry more than they have to at all. They're already have a big burden on themselves coming to try and save you as well, you know? Don't be making them worry. Natasha, it's always good to see you.
I've taken care of your wounds. I'm running short on medical supplies these days, though, so behave yourselves and stay away from trouble. You hear me?
And that's fair, right? That's a really fair thing from Natasha. You know, we don't have a lot of medical supplies, so, like, you know, getting into fights is probably not the best thing in the world. But again, like, he was the one who was threatened, I suppose, as well. But also, I guess, yeah.
Don't pretend you didn't hear that, Hook. I'm talking to you.
Hook wasn't the one that caused trouble. It was those bad guys. We were just defending ourselves. And ask her.
The boss is always right.
See?
You are gonna spoil that kid.
Maybe, but like, no, genuinely, like this time though, like they told me they were gonna like rearrange my face and stuff, and so, well, along those lines, you know what I mean? They're gonna use me as a punching bag.
That's enough for now. I'll say this one last time, Hook. If you cause any trouble again, I'll take Diggertron away. Do you understand?
But no, I understand what Natasha's doing as well. Natasha wants what's best for Hook and doesn't want Hook to get into trouble as well. 100%.
Hook understands.
Like, I understand. I understand.
The boss of the moles should stick to her word.
Great way to put it.
I have patients to take care of. See you later.
Absolutely fantastic way to put it there.
Thank you again. If it weren't for you and Dr. Natasha, Hook and I probably would have been in big trouble.
Yeah, what happened exactly? And if it wasn't for Hook there, you would have been in bigger trouble.
Well, a few days ago, I found a geomarrow vein using a vein detector, and I sold this info to Antonia, a supervisor of the mining team.
Okay.
Then those vagrants heard about it and accused me of being a traitor. They believe that since I'm also a vagrant who came from another mine and ended up in here for a living, I should naturally be on their side. The mining team could not agree with that, of course.
Adorable.
I'm just too old for this.
Absolutely adorable. Oh my god, you're making your daughter worry so much.
My poor child. Daddy is old now. Who knows how long I can stay by your side.
Jesus, dude.
I have to start preparing for your future.
Jesus, that's like...
People say I'm selfish, think I'm a traitor, but it doesn't matter to me. All you need to know is when I'm gone, you will have the money to take care of yourself and survive on your own.
I appreciate the sentiment, like, but if I just be honest, like, if my dad came to me when I was like Hook's age and was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be around for much longer, buddy. I gotta like make some money. I'd be like crying myself to sleep.
Daddy.
Yeah, like that's so sad.
Forget about it. Since I've got the money from the mining team, I have nothing to complain about now. It's just a shame that I lost my vein detector. It was indeed a treasure.
Someone stole it? Look how short Hook is.
I guess so. It's an ancient relic that can detect geomarrow veins. It's very rare. I haven't seen a second one in my life. I often carried it around looking for a new claim. I suppose some villains must have taken notice. Anyway, I guess I don't need the detector anymore. The less trouble, the better. I shouldn't care who stole my device. Whoever it was, I hope they get good use out of it.
Right, okay. At least there's that. That's a good mentality to have, I suppose. Like, yes, obviously, you don't want your stuff being stolen, but like, I think it's probably like, if you digged into like, we could probably find a way to get it back, but like digging into it alone, especially like with all the dangers around, the underworld, not very safe.
Hook seems to be giving me a look that says, Hook wants to talk to you outside the clinic now.
the wide eyes and the darty eyes.
So that's why people call eyes the windows to the soul.
True. You can tell a lot by someone's eyes. My favorite wrestler of all time, Sting, didn't talk for a year and a half in wrestling and told so many stories just with his eyes. It was incredible. It was incredible. You could see the heartbreak in his eyes for WCW, that it had fallen so far. And you could see that in his eyes. You could see the anger, the passion he had, all of it. Sorry, I get so passionate about that storyline.
Wait! Hook needs you to help with something.
Is it about Fursman?
Yes! We can't just stand by and do nothing. That detector is Daddy's treasure, so I gotta get it back. You'll help me, won't you?
I'm a mole. Helping others with passion as long as you behave yourself. As long as you behave yourself? I guess that we could like go along the lines of what Natasha said, but let's just go with this.
Alright then. I'll be waiting for you at the shelter in the mine, big sister.
Big sister!
I mean...
No, you said it! What did you just call me? The same thing that Clara calls us as well. I hope Julie's doing okay, because he was very upset about you as well, being gone as well. No, that's adorable. I wonder if she heard Clara calling us that as well, Do you get called Big Brother if you're Kalis? Is that what happens? I wonder.
Too slow, honorary member of the moles. You should have gotten here before Hook.
Hook is so funny and so adorable.
Let me introduce you to Sweta. She is Daddy's most trusted miner.
Hey, Sweta.
Not at all. Mr. Fursman trusts every vagrant, and every one of us trusts Mr. Fursman.
Okay.
But after what happened over at that geomarrow vein, the atmosphere at the shelter became a bit tense.
I'm here to find Daddy's treasure, his vein detector. I heard that someone stole it. Is that true?
Well, I would guess that's probably true. After the conflict in the mine, Wildfire gathered everyone out of the shelter and took a head count to check on the wounded. 4 people were not there.
Okay.
When we returned to the shelter, Mr. Fursman's detector was gone. We searched all around the shelter but found nothing. I guess one of those 4 people was the thief.
Oh. No one else was at the shelter during the time? They picked the wrong time to commit a crime?
Yes. The shelter was usually crowded, so thieves would have had a hard time stealing things when everyone was around. We vagrants have our dignity too. I'm sure we will catch the thief, but...
But... what?
Actually, we've already asked those 4 suspects about it. But they all claim to not have stolen anything.
As you would, you know.
Of course, we could never expect thieves to confess and turn
Yes.
themselves in, right? In my opinion, one of those 4 was lying.
Interesting. Okay. The liar must be the thief. There can't be more than one. Arrest everyone and interrogate them one by one. There can't be more than one.
Doesn't seem likely. All 4 suspects are at the shelter. If you're feeling confident, why not give it a try? Maybe you can determine who the thief is.
Adults are so dishonest. Hook's gonna question them one by one.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. It's like, oh, they're here. They're right here. What's so interesting about this as well is that, like, you said the vagrants have a code as well, along with the stuff too, and they kind of have their own, you know, like they don't like someone stealing from other people in that way. And I imagine it is like, you know, if you're all living in this very, you know, cramped, you know, the same place where you're all in kind of like the same boat, everyone's has having the same trouble, and, you know, you're all kind of like down on your luck in a very similar way, that like stealing from each other, you know, it goes without saying almost that would be a very, like, you know, horrible thing to do to someone who's already down the luck and you know exactly how they feel, I suppose. But yeah. Cook.
Well. What's this? Playing detective, are we?
Spill it! Did you steal my daddy's
Spill it.
detector?
You little brat.
Don't call her a
How
brat.
dare you label me a thief? Someone needs to give you a good lesson on manners. I'm an honest and decent man. I'd never do such a shit.
An honest and decent man would see like this like 5-year-old and that said spill it and think it was adorable.
Anyone can say that. If you really didn't steal anything, then just answer our questions.
Oh, you have a temper, huh? All right, I'll spare a couple minutes.
Be nice
for your
to
little
be nice to
detective
Hook,
game.
Cook. Be nice to Hook. But she's accusing him of stealing. Yeah. She's also a baby. What do you think of Mr. Firstman? What were you doing when the crime occurred? Let's ask him what he thinks of Mr.
That old
Firstman.
Firstman was kind to me. When we were at Rivet Town, he put me in charge of the whole mining team's food supply.
Okay.
And it's because I trusted him that I came to this mine with him. I mean, I didn't expect he would take that money for himself.
Oh, the stuff with the mining deal?
Anyway, he found that geomarrow vein by himself, so I won't blame him for not sharing. But you know, what he did was not like the old Fursman I knew.
I wonder if it legitimately is like what he was saying. Like the first reason we have for this in our mind that he like would like all of a sudden not share that money was, you know, he says to make a life for Hook after he's gone. What were you doing when the crime occurred?
I'm a cook. What else would I be doing? Don't you notice the smoky cooking smell all over me?
No.
It's just that I happened to be out shopping for ingredients at that time. Otherwise, who'd want anything to do with this kind of thing?
Did you see the detector?
Well, I don't want to be a snitch, but out of my respect for Fursman,
Here we go.
I'll tell you a secret.
Tell us the secret. Go on.
The helper over there, I saw him sneak into Fursman's tent and come out holding a box. See? Isn't he the most suspicious one?
Who's the most suspicious one is not up to you. You might be framing him. I believe you. It's not up to me to judge.
I don't care if you believe me or not. I've told you all I know. Now leave me alone if you don't have any more questions. I'm busy.
Okay, so he believes one of the other ones are the more suspicious one. Which one does he believe is most suspicious? There's Taylor. Helper. So he believes the helper's the most suspicious one. So let's talk to a helper right now.
Hook, what's the matter?
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
Yeah, did you?
What? Oh, if I'd known I would become a suspect, I wouldn't have gone out at that time. How foolish of me.
Relax, you're just checking all the boxes. Feeling guilty or something? You seem a bit off.
Of course not. I didn't do anything wrong.
We just need you to answer a few
Sorry,
questions.
I'm matching Hook's energy right now, guys.
Okay. Ask away. It would be good to clear myself of suspicion.
Okay. What were you doing when the crime occurred?
Nothing special. I just went out to get some fresh air. Oh dear. I know that's a lame alibi, but I swear it's the truth.
What do you think of Mr. Firstman?
Mr. Firstman? He's a good person. Though... Oh,
No.
never mind.
No, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Oh, no. I must sound very suspicious, but I really didn't do anything. You have to believe me. Detector? No, I haven't seen anything, and I don't know anything. Is that all the questions you have? Have I proven my innocence?
Just stay calm and wait for the news.
Oh dear. All this waiting around is enough to make me even more anxious.
So he's very anxious, right? So like that, it could be two things, right? Obviously, maybe he knows more than he's letting on, or it could just be that he's like incredibly anxious. You know what I mean? As you can see there, like, and everything is like, you know, giving him that anxiety. We know that he the cook saw the helper with a box leaving Fursman's was it tent?
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
Yeah.
Nope.
She got a good defense, Hook. It's airtight.
I'm no thief.
Really? Then you better answer our questions honestly.
Answer him honestly.
Ask away. Let's not waste time.
What were you doing when the crime occurred?
Spacing out.
Okay.
Didn't notice anything.
What do you think of Mr. Firstman?
Good man. But a bit of a cheapskate.
Really? Did you see the detector?
Nope. What detector?
Hey, would you mind talking more nicely?
Do you want me to make her talk more nicely?
What? I always talk like this.
I don't feel like she's the thief.
She's very calm, right? Can we trust your hunch?
Well, it's the hunch of Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
That's true. That is true. Hook is so funny and so adorable that we're matching her energy more than we probably should. We're definitely matching her energy more than we should. Merchant.
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
Answer right now.
What? How could you say that? You're gonna make me angry.
What do you mean you're gonna make you angry? I think you're suspicious. Don't get upset. It's a perfectly reasonable question.
You know what a businessman values the most? Reputation. If your slander ruins my reputation and harms my business, you'll pay for that.
It worries me that you're already going to like the term slander. You know what I mean? When all she asked is if you took the thing.
Well, then answer our questions. We'll decide if we believe you or not.
There you go. Just answer the questions. What were you doing when the crime occurred?
I have the right to remain silent.
Oh, Lord. What do you think, Mr. Firstman?
I withhold my opinion toward this question.
Okay. And by the way, I want to make it clear. Like, if you're in the face of the police and you don't want to answer any questions, like, I support you 100%, right? But, like, obviously depending on what you did. But, like, obviously now I think maybe they're trying to use this as him being more suspicious because he started off like angry, started accusing us of slander, all this stuff. So maybe it is like him being more suspicious. Did you see the detector?
No comment.
Dude.
Ugh, you... I'll give you one more chance. Think carefully and give your answer to Diggertron.
Give your answer to Diggertron? Calm down, Hook. Don't scare him. Think carefully and give your answer to my fizz.
I've seen all sorts of things in my life. Why would I be afraid of you two little rascals?
I'm a little rascal too. This mission is very adorable. Like, obviously, like it has to like it's gonna have probably a more serious tone and things goes on. It's a very adorable mission so far.
Here, how about we make a deal? I'll tell you what I know in exchange for a small intel service fee. Fair and honest.
How much? That's not gonna happen?
Well, looks like I can only continue exercising.
Wait, so maybe we
my
have
right
to.
remain silent. It's up to you.
Spiller will call Wildfire over. See who's over there? That's Sela. That's one of my buddies.
Trying to threaten me with wildfire, huh? You think I'm afraid of them?
Let's tell Zila to take it
Yeah,
away.
exactly.
Huh? No, please don't. Look, I was only joking. Fine, I'll answer your questions. Please just don't pull wildfire.
It's so crazy that like we're literally like, you know, me and Hook are going around just threatening people. This video should be called Hook and Stell Threaten People for 20 minutes straight. We have to ask the questions again.
I went into town to restock. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? I restock on a regular basis, everyone knows that. I was wondering why there was nobody at the shelter.
So restocking, what do you think of Mr. Fursman?
Fursman is an old customer of mine. He's pretty nice to me, though we are not so close. As to what he did about that Geomero van, it was kind of unethical. We're all neighbors. We've known each other for a long time. But he sold out to the other side and left his own people out to dry. I really can't agree with that.
It seems like quite a few people probably have that opinion. Did you see the detector?
Look, the cook is definitely the thief. I'm
Oh,
sure
God.
about that. I value my reputation more than anything, so you can trust me.
Why are you so sure about that?
In my line of work, I've learned
No,
to
no,
read
give us
people,
some evidence.
and something's definitely fishy with that cook. I could tell from the start. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone.
Hook's head is spinning. Do you remember everything they said?
Pretty much, I guess. We were threatening a lot of people.
Don't worry, I've written it all down for you. Remember, among these 4 people, only the real thief would lie. The cook said the helper did it. The tailor said it wasn't her. The merchant said it was the cook, and the helper said it wasn't him. So, do you know who the culprit is?
So one of them is a liar? Is that what we're saying here? Okay, so the cook said the helper did it. The tailor said it wasn't her. Do we just believe the tailor in this sense then? The merchant said it was the cook. And the helper said it wasn't him. And she's saying that only one of them is going to lie. Everyone else is going to be telling the truth. I think it would be like very, like, I don't know. It would be very apparent to be like, hey, the merchant would be the liar because of how they like tried to withhold information. But again, like, you know, maybe they're just like very shaky like that. You know, there's a possibility they are just shaky like that. The cook was very quick to put the blame on the helper. Right? But then the helper was, see, the reason I'm leaning towards the cook now, right? Is because the cook said the helper did it, but that we talked to the helper, right? And they didn't blame anyone else in this. The tailor, I think we can cut, okay, let's cut people, okay, the tailor's been cut out. I don't think the tailor did it. The merchant, I think, will be like the easy option, so that's why I don't think they did it. Now, because the merchant accused the cook, and the cook accused the helper, and the helper said that it wasn't him, that would mean if only one of them is a liar, if the tailor did it, right? If the tailor did it, that means the merchant and the cook would be liars. Both. Right? Technically. If the helper did it, that means he and the merchant would technically be liars. Right? But the only one that points out one person as just not being a liar or not like even like having, or because I don't think the merchant told had a statement. They just had a hunch, right? But in this sense, right, that means the cook would be the only one left because the cook said the helper did it, and then if the cook did it and they said the helper did it, and then none of these guys did it, that means he'd be the only liar, right? That makes sense, right? Because the tailor wouldn't be a liar in that sense because they said they didn't do it. The merchant said they had a hunch it was the cook, and the helper said they didn't do it.
I don't know
right?
why, but I'll trust your judgment.
That's just what I'm thinking. That's just what I'm thinking right now.
Come on, let's go accuse the culprit.
Yeah. That's fun. That was really fun. Sela's just standing there, by the way. You need any help? No, Sela, it's okay. Well, actually, maybe in a minute. We might need some help. Are they gone?
Huh? Where's
Oh,
the
man.
Where did he go?
Beats me.
There we
I'm
go.
running out in quite a
Yep.
panic.
That guy has to be guilty. Where is he running off to?
Probably trying to sell off the spoils? So he's fleeing from justice, huh?
Oh yeah, I saw Mr. Sampo on the way to the mine.
Sampo?
Could he be involved in this?
It definitely has something to do with him. He's just trouble on legs. Surely Sampo is innocent. Is that what Hook said to us? That'd be a naive thing to believe.
Follow Hook. Mr. Sampo should be that way.
No problem. So we're gonna meet Sampo.
Mr. Sampo's always at the clinic hanging around Miss Natasha. Hook thought he was really sick or something. If he's working with the thief, then he's also a bad guy.
Well, look, I'll trust your judgment on this, Hook. You do what you need to do, okay? Whatever you believe is right, we'll trust Hook. Hook put Sampo away for 3,000 years. Sampo, I'm sorry. Hook said that you were a criminal. Oh, there's Sampo right. Oh, Sampo.
My friend, are you serious? This device.
Oh, he's just trying to buy it.
Are you really willing to sell it to me at such a low price?
Again, I don't think Sampo, that's the thing, right? I want to make it clear. I don't think Sampo is a bad person at all, right? And I think everyone knows that, but obviously, like, from like a kid's perspective as well, Sampo is already like, we already feel like Sampo's like kind of like a very sneaky, kind of cunning, kind of sometimes shady character, right? He is, but I don't think I ever saw Sampo as bad because once again, like, you know, he is the reason that like Belobog is technically, with a domino effect, is the reason Belobog is almost saved.
No, why are you making this so complicated? Do you want it or not? Just tell me.
Usually if someone is trying to sell something at a low price like that, that means, what do they call it? Hot? Is that what it's called? It's hot? Which usually refers to the idea that it's stolen and they want to get rid of it as soon as possible. Yeah.
You two stop right there. Pitch Dark hooked the greatest.
Oh my god, you're in trouble. Oh, we put our hands on her hip as well. This mission, like, yes, it's about stealing stuff, but it's adorable, right? Quite, I'm going to give you a good butt kicking. That guy's a thief. He's trying to sell something he stole. Yeah, because I don't think Sampo is...
Oh, boy. I knew it was too good to be true.
And he gave him a tisk. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Oh, boy. I knew it was too good to be true.
Tell him, Sampo.
I gotta make this clear. I have nothing to do with this fella. You have to trust me. Miss Hook, please, don't point that thing at me. It's scary.
Hey, how can you sell me out like that? We had a deal.
You stole Daddy's treasure. Diggertron will not spare
You've
you.
literally upset the leader of the moles. You're about to have the most adorable death ever.
Fault. Just because he has this device I'm holding, he can make a fortune. It's not fair.
Well, it seems you guys have some issues to sort out.
The rubbing
so
of the hands.
Maybe I should leave.
There's no reason for you to steal it.
What kind of a reason are you looking for? With the underworld in such a sad state, how are we supposed to survive if we don't resort to robbing and stealing?
This is such a tough answer to give, right? Because I want to make it clear, and I have made it clear throughout the whole playthrough of the Honkai so far, the people of the underworld have been subjected to some horrific conditions. It's been horrible. It's the reason why the vagrants and the miners were having a fight in the first place is because there's not enough resources for everyone to go around. They're fighting over resources that are limited. You know what I mean? And in this sense, this mission came about before Belobog was saved, right? We have to look at it that mindset as well. I can totally understand that someone will be driven to steal something in this situation, especially if you're terrified of like where the next meal, where the next, bit of cash is going to come from. It'd be terrifying, absolutely terrifying, right? But there's also like, I guess, some resentment as well from people. And again, I can understand that resentment as well, where it's like, we're against the miners, and you went to the miners and freaking sold them and sold them this vein when we're struggling. And again, while I don't think the miners are bad people at all, I want to make that clear as well. I think that, we can get into the mindset of these people if this is how he truly feels, right? Because I've said this stuff before, and then like you find out that they're just like underhanded and bad no matter what. But you know what I mean? There is what I like about Honkai Star Rail is that there is always a reason that we got to a certain point, right?
Anyway, I got the device now. Come take it, if you have the guts.
You know what I mean? There's a reason we got here, It wasn't just like this random encounter. There's like steps and like different beats, like, because, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, let's take the miners fighting with the vagrants. Belobog closed off the underworld to the overworld. Conditions were absolutely horrible. The Fragmentum kept destroying the underworld. Less and less resources. Desperation from people not having enough resources. They keep going on and trying to like make a living in this absolutely horrible place. They start to get resentment towards each other with people that might have like more of a who they perceive as being who has a better advantage than them. That leads to infighting. It leads to, wanting what the other people have. It leads to, fighting over land and resources and, everything. And then it also leads to stuff like this where people are like, so... I wouldn't use the word jealous, but maybe the word jealous where it's like, why can't I have this? Why does he have this? Like, everything in HSR, and I think that's just good writing, you can trace, like, a person's, like, emotions, feelings, a moment. Everything can be traced back to, like, a cause and then the effect of it, Guess you want to do this the hard way?
Diggertron, get ready.
Oh, you're done. You're done, buddy. You're done. You're done. You're absolutely done.
Still in denial.
We're still using this team, by the way.
Recount.
I actually quite like it, and I think as we get more characters, we will definitely use more teams. I'm not sure. I think we're not looking at the banner this month, just because I'm trying to maybe avoid some spoilers on stuff as well. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I literally actually earlier almost just almost naturally, instinctively was like, okay, let's go into the banner,
You sure talk tough for someone who can't fight. Come on, hand the detector over to Hook. Huh? No, Daddy's treasure.
Oh no.
It's broken.
Oh no. Life is full of disappointment. Sorry, kid. Can it be repaired?
Hey, now this is Sampo's time to shine.
You're still here?
Of course. I wouldn't want to miss out on seeing you and Miss Hook's acts of heroism, would I? Listen here. There's a fellow in Bouldertown they call Balloway the Miner's Lamp. He's an appraiser. Although he claims that he doesn't do appraisals anymore for ancient relics, he actually still does a bit behind the scenes for ones that are of especially high value. I think this device of yours is probably worth a lot. It might be a good idea to try your luck with Balloway.
Some connections from Sampo here.
Here's a trick. First, pretend that you want to sell it for a low price, then wait for him to excitedly fix the device for you. After it's fixed,
oh my god.
tell him you changed your mind and you want to keep it for yourself.
Why is this not surprising with Sampo for some reason?
This business tactic is what I call a bait and switch. Pretty clever, huh?
Balloway the Miner's Lamp. Got it. Thanks, Mr. Sampo.
I mean, I kind of like that, he is kind of he has an energy that is 25% underhanded, and I kind of it kind of makes me like him even more.
Have a safe trip.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's such an interesting encounter, right? Because it was clearly just a very bitter person who clearly was very jealous that someone else was able to get this item. I felt, and we know that there was a feeling of betrayal between the Vagrants there when it came to the idea of using this device and the vein being sold to the miners instead. I think it's so good that again, like we said, so far every single action someone has taken, you can trace back to a previous action, and every single emotion someone has, they fully you can fully understand it, and unless it's a mystery, of course, it's gonna be explained later. But you know what I mean? They're very good at this stuff.
If you're looking for ancient relic appraisal, find someone else.
I was wondering if you look at this detector.
I'm already retired from appraising ancient relics, so unless this detector is some kind of precious treasure...
Oh, look at this! The detector's probe broke off. Can you fix it?
Oh ho ho, this certainly is a rare relic. Let me take a closer look.
Yes, look extra close. You have to help Hook fix it.
This device... I've been in the business for a long time, but never have I seen an ancient relic like this one.
Oh, for real?
I think this is probably beyond repair. But still, it is a rare treasure. Even broken, I'd be willing to pay a high price for it. What do you say?
Can we trust your appraisal? Can you tell me more about it? I intend to sell it.
The detector's probe is gone. It's like searching for something without eyes or ears. Who's going to want a pile of junk?
Maybe you could fix it and I could bait and switch.
I don't believe any other stores will buy it off you. Come on, I'll give you a nice deal.
Boss, I think we should go. Maybe we should let Fursman decide what to do with it. Yeah.
All right then. Let's go find Dad.
And he's not gonna be upset with you that this is broken, by the way, and upset with any of us for this is broken. If he was, like, it'd be crazy. So we have to go to Natasha's clinic, is it? Like, the fact that you went through all this trouble to get it is already, like, incredible. You know what I mean? Like, anyone will be proud to have a daughter like you, Hook. Like, legitimately so. Like, anyone will be proud.
Where have you been, Hook? I was just about to go looking for you. Come on, let's go home. I'll cook some salt-baked rock crabs for you. What's wrong with this kid?
She's been like this ever since just now. We found the vein detector. Yeah.
Vein detector? The one I
Yeah, but
lost?
it's broken.
Big Sister and Hook helped Daddy catch the thief that stole it. But Daddy's detector
No.
is broken.
No.
It's all my fault. If only I could have found it sooner.
No, like, again, if he doesn't appreciate the fact that you went to all this trouble already, Hook, there's something wrong, right? The amount of trouble you went to find this is already... This would, like, if this was my daughter, it would warm my heart for years to come. I would never have to pay a heating bill again.
So it was stolen.
Good.
You're not hurt, are you?
Very
Hook?
good, Firstman. Very good.
I'm fine. Daddy, can you see if your detector still works?
The first question he asks is, are you hurt? Very good.
The geomarrow probe is damaged. I'm afraid this thing won't work anymore.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Oh, Hook.
I didn't help one bit.
She's so adorable.
What are you apologizing for? Thank you so much for looking out
Exactly,
for me, Hook.
exactly. She went to such great lengths to even find it.
But Daddy's trying.
No. Oh my god, no, Hook. It's okay, it's okay.
Don't
Stop.
cry, Hook. Daddy's true treasure has been here all along.
Cease this.
It was never lost or broken.
It's you. It's an adorable treasure indeed, exactly. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a
The
baby.
detector helped me find lots of geomarrow veins, and it saved the mining team a lot of money. In that respect, it was a very
I was
good
so
thing.
worried that, like, you know, that we, like, MiHoYo, like, sometimes stories will turn out where the father's, like, the worst person, or, like, the character you think is just, like, kind of bad or good turns out to be bad. No, he's saying all the right things here.
But at the end of the day, the detector is just a tool. A true treasure must have irreplaceable importance to
Heck
someone.
yeah.
Hook doesn't really understand.
That's because you're a baby.
It's okay. I'm saying some things that might seem strange, but you will.
You are the treasure.
understand someday.
You are his treasure.
So, the treasure Daddy's talking
Oh my
about
god, she's breaking my heart.
Is still happily running and jumping around.
Incredible.
You're not allowed to see Hook cry.
Oh.
Go away.
The voice acting's so good as well. I can leave if you want, but just know it's okay to cry, Hook. It's so okay to... Okay, that's the end of the first mission. What a beautiful scene, right? What a fantastic scene. Oh, what's that? Oh, wait, did we get to Trailblaze level 30? Is that it? Oh, there's another Hook mission. No, like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, that is so adorable. And having Hook, like, you know, because the thing is, like, Hook's whole character is, like, you know, wanting to be like a grown-up, right? That's the whole thing. They look at the wildfire and they go, moles, like, they create the moles. The idea of the moles, like, is like, we want to be like wildfire. We want to help out. They have the same hatred for the overworld that they, not anymore probably, but you know what I mean, that the people that had in the underworlds, that the adults had. And they want to be helpful. They want to be useful. And in this sense, right, she thought to herself, Daddy cares so much about this thing. I need to get it for him, you know? Not understanding that, like, in the end, like, what is, like, most important is her. He got all that stuff for her. He wanted to make money for her. So the idea that she would ever be... The first question he asked, very good. Are you hurt? And then freaking Hook, like... Again, as you said, tries to be like one of the adult characters, right? A lot of the times. You know, showing off that they are, like, you know, a child. They are a baby, you know? Hook here, like, here's what her dad is saying to her. And just breaks down. It's such, like, an adorable, cute way as well. Because, again, there's nothing baby about crying. I want to make that clear, right? But Hook's crying is almost, like, more emotional than, like, some adults crying. Because Hook tries to act tough, you know what I mean? Hook tries to act like they're super, and they are tough, like, in their own way. But, like, it's a reminder that, like, Hook and the other moles are pretty much babies. You know what I mean? They are. And in the face of her father saying something really nice, she still broke down in an emotional way. Such a beautiful moment for the two of them there. And a better understanding that she has now of her father's feelings. I think we got a message there as well. Oh, we got a load of messages as well here again. Let's read a few of them here. Can you... I finished writing my new song. Want to have a listen? Received attachment demo final. Never gonna change. Finalize. All right. I want to put people's impressions of my music on a poster for my next concert. Can you contribute a comment or two? I'll think about it. Okay. I've got it. I'm sorry for being... I've heard 10,000 songs. Together we roar. Is that good? Do you like that? Don't use the lyrics of a previous comment on the next one. I'm kidding. These stickers are so funny to me. Okay, you keep thinking then. Make sure you only let me know once you've thought this through. So yeah, I would help her, no problem with her her album stuff. Doing outpatient rounds today. Replies may be delayed. Please leave a message if you have fever, a headache, or similar symptoms. The online consultation bot Nat, the little doc, will reply based on your keywords. My toes hurt. So this is actually a bot, or is it attached? Thank you. I've received your symptoms. If your toes hurt, a Bailabog, a warm compress is still recommended. Do not use a cold compress as it may result in getting a cold. I suppose so. I just saw your message. Wait, Natasha's replying herself? Please don't tease Nat, the little doc. So it is like a bot of some kind. So does Dr. Natasha have any suggestions for a painful toe? Walk less. Simple, right? No such thing as simple in a trailblazer's life. Our face as well. We have Bronya. Stel, do you have time? I want to ask you a question. Which do you like most? Forest, mountains, or sea? Oh my god. Interestingly enough, I love the look of forests, but like not always walking through them. Mountains are beautiful. But the sea is gorgeous. It's so pretty. So pretty. I see. I wouldn't go in it, but you love Endless Freeman, don't you? I guess. I recently spent some time studying ancient geography in Area 6. It turns out 1,000 years ago, there was all kinds of ecosystems on this planet. There were forests, mountains, and seas. Unfortunately, they're all covered in snow now. There are many people who have never seen snow in their life. So everything will get better. So that's interesting as well. Like, so if they're able to recede this over time, people will get to see stuff they'd never have really seen before, right? Especially the kids. I hope so. Anyway, I'm going to find Savarag again later. Not sure if there are any images from before the Eternal Freeze occurred in his database. That's all I want to talk to you about. It's very interesting. Have a nice day. Take care. Yeah, that's so interesting, the idea that there could be a case where, like, at some point in time, everything could... How do I say it? At some point in time, like, everything could get better, and people could start seeing stuff they'd never seen before in their lives. Which is a big deal for, like, you know, you saw the kids when they saw the overworld for the first time. Can you imagine kids seeing, like, oceans and stuff for the first time? You okay, Pela? Anyone there? Stel? Do you have any way to stave off sleepiness? I'm a little not good. I'm not the right person to... Calvin's not the right person to ask for this, because I just legitimately do not get sleepy until, like, it's time to sleep. It's actually crazy. Like, I know it probably will change, like, as I get older, but, like, I'm literally fine all day. And then around like the usual time I go to sleep, my body's like, okay, it's time, you know? Yeah. I do have some ways to help you get sober. But I'm not sure if you're up to it. Try me. Wait, can you tell me? I'm writing a script for an upcoming Tales exchange. To meet the deadline, I haven't slept for 3 days and 3 nights. I'm super sleepy now. I recommend Express Coffee Screw. I recommend going to sleep. I recommend getting some sleep. That's so dangerous. I recommend getting some sleep. It's one of our secret groups. I remember is coffee. It's really strong. Sounds good. Could you bring me some? Thanks. I recommend getting to sleep. That's what I recommend. You know what I mean? There's a group chat here with Japard, Serval, and Stel. Stel, you there? What's this group? That is so adorable that we have like a brother, the brother, sister, and Stel. What do you want? You probably guessed. We want to ask for your help. Sure? Fine, tell me what you need. Can you please come to the Balog Museum finishing room? We have a chat there. Okay, be right there. What's happening here? As expected, we're gonna wait for you there. Oh, interesting. Interesting, so it's another companion mission. Okay. And then we have Hook, which is probably gonna be the next companion mission. 1, 2, 3. Are you there? Honorary member of the Moles. I pitched Dark Cook the Great. I borrowed Julian's stuff to message you. I'm not sure I'm good at typing yet. It's so difficult. Oh my god, right. I need your help to come find me. Don't you ever tell the old witch, otherwise you are done for. The old witch? You know, it's so adorable that they borrowed, like, Julian's, like, phone. That is adorable. That is adorable. Hook's treasure. Oh my freaking god, that is so cute. That is so, so cute. And Hook's right there. Let's go talk to Hook.
Honorary member of the Moles, listen up.
What do you need, boss? What is it, Pitch Dark Hook the Great?
Thank you for helping Hook find the detector. But now, Hook needs to ask you another favor.
Anything. Leave it to me.
I haven't even mentioned what this is about, but that's the spirit. You truly are an honorary member of the Moles.
I'm ready to serve.
Hook and Daddy's birthday is approaching. Every year at this time, we exchange gifts and
No
celebrate
way.
our birthday together.
Why is... They're trying to kill me, but how adorable this is. You two share a birthday, what a coincidence.
What's the problem?
There's no problem, it's so cute.
Daddy's job has been more difficult since moving to Boulder Town. He gets home really late every day. I don't want to use his hard-earned money to buy a gift.
Why are you... Yes, why... He should be so proud. You were so considerate. He should be so proud of you.
Hey, are you patronizing me?
Not at all, actually.
Actually, I still have some valuable treasure of my own in Rivet Town. It's a shame I left it there. If I go bring it back and sell it for a decent price, I can buy a gift for Daddy without begging anyone for money.
I could literally give you all the money, and it can be a service fee for being adorable. So you're begging me to help? Rivertown has in Fragmentum. We'll go.
That Rivet Town is super dangerous right now. That's why I'd like to enlist you as my bodyguard.
Oh my god, no problem.
That way, even if the old witch finds out later, I won't be the only one getting a scolding.
A scolding? The way she says it even. So is that Is Natasha the old witch?
Then it's settling. Let's meet in Rivet Town. I'll be waiting for you in a safe spot. You're not allowed to not come.
You're not allowed to knock up, of course, of course. That's, again, such a childish, like, outlook on things, right? Like, when, like, the idea of you're not allowed to not come, right? You know, it's like, it's almost like, hey, you have to. If you don't, you're gonna be in big trouble. Very, very, adorable stuff to me. Is that a calyx? Should we try and unlock that? I don't know, very cute stuff. Yeah, we should definitely unlock this, right? What does this unlock? Oh, okay. I feel like I've probably, like, farmed that already, though, right? Can you farm ones you haven't unlocked yet? Maybe not. Maybe it's just I had in my head that I did or something. Yeah, no, it's like, it's such a childlike thing to be like, you're not allowed to not come, and then also, like, the idea of, like, well, I'm not the only one going to be given out to, you know? I'll help Hooker, no problem. Let's go, bodyguard style.
What took you so long? Hook's been waiting here for ages.
Sorry I have to keep you waiting, but I did take a single break on my way over. We literally came right here.
Okay, whatever you say. As long as you're here now, it's fine. I got some good news and some bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
I'm a big supporter of bad news first.
I told the rest of the moles about the plan, and Julian asked me to get some treasure for him. If we
Wait,
don't help
what?
him, he'll tell the old witch where we've gone.
Julian's a narc?
The good news is that he's willing to contribute to our adventure. Look, he gave me this gardening shovel.
Okay, there's a fair exchange, okay. How dare you threaten the boss of the moles?
Well, Julian has been a huge help to me. Consider this returning the favor.
Yeah, and again, they are kids. They are 100% kids. That's such a kid thing to do as well. I'll just tell if you don't do this, you know? Like, yeah.
Well, the treasure won't grow legs and find us, will it? Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, they're kids. You know what I mean? Julian, like, being, like, kids are, like, the biggest narcs in the world. You know what I mean? Wait, what? Have you abandoned me? I thought we were just, like, heading in this direction. No? Oh, maybe we have to go down the stairs. Okay, maybe. Big sis, if you abandoned me. No, because this is blocked off. No, we have to go this way, right? Or do we just fast travel there? Right. Because you said, did you abandon me? But yeah, well, I guess we can just go here.
Julian's adoptive parents used to own a business in this area. When we were all forced to leave the town, there were lots of things they didn't have time to take with them, so... Shouldn't be too hard to locate his treasure. Let's start by looking over there.
Wherever we want to look, let's look. Investigate?
Ah, we found Julian's treasure. No, not the key. These glass marbles. Oh, look
Wow.
at all the different colors. Bet it wasn't easy collecting all these.
I mean, that's like, you know, a very big thing. I used to play with marbles as well as a kid. What are these marbles for?
What? You don't know? Have you never played marbles before?
I legitimately, I think maybe I'm weird. I used to collect marbles just because they look pretty. You know what I mean? I used to be like, man, these are like really cool to have.
By the way, what does this key open? Oh, maybe Julian knows. What's that look on your face? Oh, I get it. You don't think this jar of glass marbles is worth anything, right?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like anything special. That's not what I was thinking.
Don't even try to pretend otherwise. The look on your face sold you out. Let me tell you something. This jar of marbles means a lot to the moles.
Okay.
Julian used it to help the moles overcome a super huge crisis for which he was promoted to second in command.
He defeated the fragmented monsters with marbles. The crisis you're referring to sounds like kids playing make-believe.
Of course it wasn't that, but his accomplishments are nothing to be scoffed at. In the past, the kids in town were arch rivals to us at the orphanage. Those kids used to bully us, relying on the pocket money that their parents gave them.
Okay, that's not nice at all. Why would you...
One time, they sent us a formal declaration of war, challenging the moles to
No
a
way.
marbles competition.
Oh my god, and Julian trashed them?
We were all well aware that we didn't stand a chance. We at the orphanage only had some old glass marbles we scavenged from the side of the road, which are no match for those rich kids' marbles.
Those rich kids suck.
Nonetheless, Julian bravely accepted the challenge, and triumphantly returned with a pile of colorful glass marbles he won. It was incredible.
Well, little hero, it's no wonder he values these marbles so much. No, but like... I'm sorry, but like again, we could say like, wow, what a little hero, you know, like, and, we could say that's it, I mean. But like, to a kid, when like, you know, you win like any competition against like another kid, or in this case, like there was like a challenge, you know, like in terms of like a declaration of war, you know what I mean? They said they're going to play against us in soccer or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, that's a big deal, you know? And in this case, like, you know, there was a lot of bullying going along, so Julian, like, accepting the challenge, like, and winning, like, he probably looks so cool in these kids' eyes as well. And it sounds like they said rich kids, but I don't know how many rich kids are, like, was this when, like rich kids? Like, I wonder if it's just, like, kids who are, like, a little bit better off than the ones in the orphanage, I'm guessing? It's no wonder he values these marbles so much.
Yep. So, now you know why you wanted us to find this treasure. Alright, enough chit-chat. Next, we need to find my treasure.
Sure. Like, I would have thought, even if there was like a silly reason, I would have been like, oh, cool, we actually get the marbles.
This doesn't feel like the Rivet Town I remember. Do you think the orphanage is like this now, too?
So, Hook was in the orphanage, but obviously, like, it's been so affected by the fragmentum that they can't, Where are we going here? Hook's treasure's over here, okay. It's obviously been so affected by the fragmentum that they can't... whereabouts are we going here? Is it down? It's down. Sorry. That they can't go here anymore. And from, like, Hook's perspective, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's an old home, right? Level 31 fragmentum. Should we go for it? Yeah. But it's still very, like, you know, like, this is... To me, like, this area, Rivertown, even though everything's, like, changed now, and I know everything's changed now,
hereby ordained.
It still feels like a very, like, weird place to be, right? It feels like we're in, like, almost like a little, like, a ghost town, you know? It feels that way.
Let's go.
It feels like every time we enter Rivertown, it feels like a ghost town. It does. Nice shot here as well. We get a buffin, right?
To guard and defend, crush them.
I don't know if we can do. I'm not sure what the, because I heard that like you need a certain trailblazing level for one of the other quests that we have to do on the other companion quests. So like we might, the chances are we're probably going to be going to the next planet in the next 2 weeks, right? For sure.
This place is nothing like it was before I left. Boxes and mine carts are all over the street. What a mess. Oh, did someone move my treasure too?
Hopefully not.
I used to keep it in the mining team's junk
I mess that
pile.
up all the time.
Behind the corner, there were heaps of geomarrow and boxes. Hopefully it hasn't been taken.
So what we said was, perhaps these are stacked here to keep monsters away. The option comes up like at the same time that you usually click away the dialogue if you're clicking away the dialogue itself. In Genshin, it shows up like as the dialogue is going on, I believe. So it's harder to like just like, you know, click through it. So sometimes I click through it by accident. I'll start looking.
I'll look with you. We'll definitely find it if we work together.
Here?
Look, it's in this box. This miniature drill rig was given to me by a guy from Daddy's mining team as a birthday present.
Okay.
I'm going to turn it on. Whoosh!
Does it work? Is it working? It's not working.
It won't turn on.
Oh, that's not good.
Look, just don't talk to me right now. I need to calm down.
Again, that's standing around waiting won't do anything. No, give her a brief silence. I feel like that's a very like lovely response. You know, hey, just don't talk to me right now. Yeah, like you know, it could be a bit like more polite, but like in this situation, like the best you're gonna get out of like a kid, you know, is like, hey, letting them know, like letting you know emotionally, hey, I need to calm down for a second. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's like if adults were able to do this, like I think life might be better.
Honorary member, I wonder, how much do you think Julian's glass marbles would sell for?
Oh, you're not gonna sell his marbles, are you? That's all you came up with after calming down. But these marbles belong to Julian. Yeah, they do.
I wasn't actually planning on selling these marbles, but Julian gets his treasure and I get nothing.
Yeah.
What a lousy bargain.
Yeah. And that can be upsetting, right? Especially since you made this trip to find your treasure. And like finding an old toy and it not working. I think we've all had that like universal experience before, right? Like it's been like even as like, I don't know, even like as an adult, I found like my old PSP in like some old boxes and I was like, ooh, a PSP, and it's like, it just isn't working for some reason. I think it's just technology over time, like, you know, but yeah. Why not find someone to fix it?
That might work. But it'll be pretty expensive to fix.
I will pay all of it. I will pay all of it. How about we ask the guy who gave you the gift for help?
Not possible. impossible. Daddy said that guy went missing one day and he never saw him
Oh
again.
no.
Maybe he went someplace far away.
Legitimately though, I can pay for all of it. I'll pay for every bit of it.
I have no idea when he'll come back, so that definitely won't work.
What should we do now?
Oh, wait a second! I hid another treasure at the orphanage! I don't want to sell it, but if I want to buy Daddy a gift, I don't have any other choice.
No, you don't. You shouldn't have to sell anything anyway. Like, I will literally pay for everything. It's the thought that counts, and you put so much thought into this present already. If your dad knew you were out here in danger, trying to find a gift for him, he would not be happy. You know?
Remember, please help me look for it. Just one more time.
I'm gonna make sure that you don't get into trouble at all. Fine.
Yay, let's go.
Yeah. And I don't want you getting hurt. Legitimately, like, that's so heartbreaking that she's willing to, like, because, you know, like, a toy is sacred and a treasure is sacred to a kid. If I was a parent and I found out, like, my child sold a toy to get me something, I would feel sick. I'd be like, why'd I be like, oh my god, I have the best kid in the world? I'd also, like, cry every night, just be like, why'd they have to sell their toy? And I'd find a way to get that toy back almost instantly. I'd be like, no freaking way.
Why are there so many monsters here? We need to deal with them first.
I can do that. What's your weakness? Ah. There we go. We weren't close enough.
Give it up.
Bronya's lost her skill a little bit.
Recount.
We don't need this, but look, the dead will return.
We shall take back what we lost. Yield.
Start with a burden, you know?
Give it up.
Yeah. A lot of these battles are very okay, you know? Nice shot.
This.
Yeah. They don't have, like, incredibly serious battles for the companion quest yet, anyway.
Let me take a look at my notes. I marked the location where I stashed the treasure.
So what is your mysterious treasure?
It's a reward from the old witch. You'll know what it is after
Is
I
the old
dig it
witch
up.
Natasha? Because Natasha's the one that scolds her, right?
Go down the stairs on the left, then walk 10 paces forward. Turn right, walk another 15 paces, spin around 10 times, then keep walking forward. Oh no! I'm doomed! The second half of my notes are completely ruined!
Oh no. You shouldn't have written so much. I mean, like, again, like, a kid doesn't think about, like, the future with this type of stuff, you know?
What kind of lame treasure map would it be if it only had 1 or 2 steps?
You tell us. Honestly, you tell us. But legitimately, like, yeah, like, kids don't think about, like, how this is gonna work, you know, 3 years from now, you know?
The second half of my notes. How will I ever find the treasure?
I have a treasure of my own?
Really? Quick, let me see.
Let's use the home use object finder to help Hook search.
Oh, I was like, what?
Beep, beep. Finding the home use object finder at your service. Please say the target object you want to search for.
Oh, wow. This little thing, it can talk?
Legitimately.
Wow, you can talk as well, little thing.
Oh my god, Findy.
Aren't you sassy? But if you can help me find my treasure, I'll let it slide.
It should be around here, right? Talking back to Hook like that is very funny as well. I forgot this was a mechanic. We haven't used it since the first time we used it.
Oh, looks like something is written on it. For Julian, 50 years in the future.
Huh?
Whatever. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it.
Why did you write that in it? Isn't it unsuitable for people to wear, though? What if it has poison inside?
I guess you're right. We should wait 50 years before opening it. Let's take it back to Julian along with the glass marbles.
You legit want to wait 50 years? Julian's time capsule. Oh, so we're still finding her treasure.
Beep, beep, beep. Based on your search history, I recommend the humanoid tactical microwave. Press skip to cancel personalized
Oh my
ads.
god, there's ads on this thing.
The old witch gave it to me.
It has
as
to
a
be
gift.
Natasha then. It has to be Natasha. This is your treasure? By the way, adorable.
Yes, he's called Junjun.
Junjun!
Whoa, Junjun. How did you get covered in dirt? And why do you have so many loose threads?
He's buried in the ground,
If
Hook.
we don't get you cleaned up, no one will buy you.
Oh, don't sell your teddy bear. How much you can get for him? Do adults really like teddy bears? Please don't sell
The
them.
witch said that Junjun isn't just any old teddy bear. He'll be worth a lot of money once he's cleaned up.
Please.
There's no other way. I haven't learned to sew yet. I'll have to ask the old witch for help. If she finds out I went somewhere I shouldn't have gone, Hook will get lectured all over again.
Hook, I beg of you not to sell this. It's making me it's making me feel so like bad. Please don't sell your teddy bear.
But so what if the old witch yells at me? Hook still has to prepare the gift for Daddy.
You're trying to impress me. Don't drag me into this when Natasha gets furious. No, we'll take the blame as well. We agreed to bring this freaking kid into this dangerous area. We'll take the blame as well.
Let's split. The monsters here give Hook goosebumps. Ooh, too scary.
Whoever plays Hook is fantastic.
I'm warning you. Don't you dare tell the old witch about Hook's plan to sell the treasure.
I won't. So we have to go back to Natasha's clinic. It's funny because like that happens a lot of times when you're a kid as well, right? Natasha is called the old witch, right? Because she lectures and scolds Hook a lot. But when she's older, Hook will probably realize that Natasha was like one of the best. Oh, Hanya speaking. Sorry, one of the best influences in her life. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations where now she's an annoyance, right? Oh my god, why doesn't Natasha let me do this? Why didn't she let me do that? She always gives out to me to do this. But then she like turned like, you know, like even like maybe she'll be like 18 or something or 19 or 20 or whatever. And she'll be like, man, Natasha was always looking out for me, you know? And it's going to happen when she gets a little bit older. It could even be sooner than that, you know? I think we all get to that. We all like have similar feelings like that sometimes where when you're a kid where it's like, this person keeps telling me I can't do stuff, you know? And then it's like, later on, you're like, yeah, they were like, right, you know? And obviously sometimes people can genuinely just be mean, but I don't think Natasha's that type of person, you know?
Hook, what are you...
We got this teddy bear.
Natasha, Junjun's in bad shape. Can you help me fix him?
I remember giving you Junjun. I haven't seen this fella in years. Where did you find him?
The wind.
Oh,
brought
Hook.
him back to me.
A very childlike excuse.
Be honest with me, Hook.
Big sister helped me find him in the Rivet Town orphanage.
I could explain.
You had her take you to the Fragmentum just for this teddy bear? Hook, how many times have I told you?
Natasha, please. Please help me fix Junjun. I'll clean the clinic for you for a whole month.
This is how dedicated this gal is into getting her freaking father a present. Jesus Christ.
You say that every time.
Oh, she doesn't do it?
Great, see you soon. Sister, I'll leave Junjun with you.
Honestly hilarious.
What am I going to do with that girl? You shouldn't indulge her, outsider. I know it's difficult to tell Hook no, but sometimes it just has to be done.
No, she's right. And I know she's taking care of Hook, right? She's looking out for Hook. That's what she's doing. Like, and again, as I said, from a child's perspective, it's like, you're ruining the fun. But like, sometimes fun can be dangerous. Yes, fun can be dangerous.
Junjun. So she gave her bear a name, huh?
Hook seems really fond of this bear.
I've lost count of all the dolls I've made. To be honest, I wasn't expecting her to like this one so much. It was an award I used to give the kids in Rivet Town for good behavior. Can you imagine what an orphanage is like with so many difficult children? I mean, I had to come up with a solution to get them to behave.
Oh yeah, like and you know, also as well, like, you know, the idea of like that amount of children in one place. You know, if you put adults in a place, like, you know, isn't that show like Big Brother kind of an example of that? If you put adults in a place for long enough, you know, they're gonna argue with each other like a lot, right? It's the same thing if you have like a group of friends who like live together, right? The idea that like, you know, if you have 4 people living together, they're gonna be like, man, like, we never argue. I'm like, raise my eyebrow. Like, you lived together 4 years and you never had an argument with like your friend and roommate. It's gonna happen, right? And like with kids as well, like, you know, they're not, you know, emotionally like, you know, all there. So like, can you imagine like having all those kids there together at the same time?
Hook pretended to be well behaved for a month in order to get Junjun. She ate on time,
Oh my God.
slept on time, even stopped fighting with the other
I mean,
kids.
that's being well behaved. That must have been some difficult pretending. Yeah, for Hook.
Of course, as soon as she got her award, she went straight back to her old self.
That's kind of hilarious. That's kind of funny.
Hook has an uncanny ability to rally people to her cause, both adults and children. It's a skill, all right, and forcing her to be well behaved puts a lid on it. Well, this teddy bear has sure been through the wars. Don't worry, I'll help Hook repair Junjun, but I'll need to find some stuffing. Wait, look at the eyes.
The eyes? They look like gemstones?
They must be Erebus? Huh. Strange, I didn't notice when I sewed them
Is that
on.
expensive? Are they worth a lot?
I'm no appraiser, but these two gems look to be high quality.
Oh my God.
Well, our war-torn bear here just became a priceless doll. Not bad, Junjun.
Natasha has such a incredible energy to her that does feel very caring, right? And you can tell she cares so much about Hook. And like, again, like I 100% agree with what she's saying. It's like, we indulged Hook in this situation. We probably shouldn't have. Obviously wanted to do something for Hook, and we saw how dedicated she was to, like, you know, helping someone else as well. And there's like a fine line where you're like, I don't want to indulge someone, you know, doing something that could be dangerous. And there's also the feeling of like, well, I also don't want to ruin that spark in them that has like this joyous like reason to help other people as well, and this care that they have. It's a fine line. It's a fine line you're walking, you know?
Did the old witch yell at you?
Not at all. She didn't. Yeah, she didn't.
Why'd she only yell at Hook?
I probably should have said she did. I feel bad now.
Never mind that. You didn't tell her what I was really up to, did you?
And legitimately, like, also, like, she wouldn't yell at us because we're not a part of Wildfire in that sense, where we're like, she's our superior officer. We're literally an outsider. And I guess, and she didn't even yell at us. She just kind of gave us like a little lecture. Absolutely not Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
Great. Your loyalty as an honorary member of the Moles is acknowledged. Anyway, why are you still standing here, silly? Do you have something to report to the boss of the Moles?
Junjun's eyes are precious gems.
Gems? Does that mean he's worth a lot of money?
Will you sell them? You don't want to sell them all of a sudden?
What are you talking about? Of course I do. If the gems are expensive, Hook can buy a better birthday gift for
It just
them.
makes me feel so much pain. I know she hasn't had this teddy bear for a while, but like, it seems like it. Like, I think any kid selling their toy just makes me feel bad.
I want to keep Junjun's eyes. If some kid gets a Junjun with no eyes, they'll be sad, right? Anyhow, this is super useful intel. If you've been with the Moles a bit longer, I'd be promoting you to third in command right now. I'll need your help again after Natasha fixes Junjun. Always be prepared to answer the call of Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
Oh, no, yeah, so that's the second. So there might be, I think there's three, right? There's three, yeah. Do we have to, is this one of those things where we have to like, to access the third part, we have to do something else, or we have to wait a bit? That could be the case. Like, we have to go to a different planet or something? Unless we got a text just there. I thought we got a text, yeah? Wildfire official? Could that be it? There it is, Hook's gift. Promotion tomorrow. Oh my god. Wildfire will host an auction near your vagrant camp on the outskirts of Robo Settlement. Everyone in the other world is invited. Buyers and vendors, please register with your real name prior to the auction. If you want to know more, talk to our team members of Boulder Town's news office. Hook's gift is the name of the mission. So that is the other mission that we have to do here as well. Legitimately so, like, I do think that it is a, how do I say it? It's like, there's a combination of feelings that go along with this idea, right? And we're going to go there, by the way. I want to talk, so we might as well do a jog as we go there. But, there's a feeling of like, wow, this kid is fantastic. This kid is so nice. The fact that she would do this for her father is absolutely incredible, right? The fact that you would even think to do that is absolutely incredible. But there's also like that feeling inside me of like, why would you sell your toy? There's also another feeling as well where I'm looking at Natasha. I'm like, wow, Natasha, they're lucky to have Natasha. These kids are so lucky to have her here. She's someone who cares. She's trying her best. She's not only helping the kids, but she's also helping the adults too. She is like the mother of this entire underworld. Look at that. It's so impressive, isn't it? Really cool to see. Let's talk to the auction staff.
Love at first sight, sold at first strike. The Wildfire used item auction is opening soon. If you're interested, head down to the Vagrant camp and get involved. Outsider, I remember you. Perhaps you're hoping to find some treasures at the auction too.
What kind of treasures can I find there?
We're not sticklers at this auction. You'll find everything from exotic Bellabog rarities to tattered roadside socks.
Why is Wildfire hosting an auction?
Well, after Wildfire got involved in the maintenance of the Vagrant camp, they saw there was a big resource distribution problem. People would rather keep a stockpile of useless objects than exchange them for useful resources. So we intend to hold a public auction. We'll allow folks to make the best use of the stuff they have by exchanging it for the stuff they need.
Okay. So getting rid of old stuff to get some new stuff. Who's going to the auction?
It's mostly vagrants from the camp, but Boulder Town residents are welcome to join as well, of course. The more attendees we have, the more items there will be for trade, and the better we can meet the auction's goal.
How will the auction be held?
Buyers and sellers must all register their personal information. To ensure the quality of items, the sellers must also register details for each item. Then there's the standard auction procedure. The auctioneer presents the items, and the bidders place their bids on the spot. Pretty straightforward, don't you think?
Yeah. What kind of treasures can I find at the auction?
Oh, plenty. Gloves used by Chief Ole, the domestic robot that Miss Fedora built. There are lots of prospectors hunting for ancient relics in the Vagrant camp, so there should be a lot of unique items at this auction. For example, I heard that one of the goods up for auction is a barely used geomarrow probe.
Wait, what? A geomarrow probe?
Ah, never heard of a treasure like that before, huh? More excited about the auction
Is that not
now?
what the Hook's dad had?
Oh, here, take this pamphlet. It has more information on all the rarities up for auction. Remember to stop by the Vagrant camp. Be there, or be square.
I should tell Hook about the geomarrow probe. She might want to help Fursman get his treasure back.
Yeah. It's cool that we have a... Can we actually, like, look at the pamphlet itself? Or you can't look... That's really cool, though. They have, like, a little bit of a design on it anyway. So this is Hook's Gift is the mission, which I'm guessing is the last one of this as well. This has been, like, a really great time in this mission. Like, obviously, it's been very fun. But also, like, you know, there's, like, again, as you said, a feeling in the pit of my stomach. Like, I want this all to work out well for Hook. I really, really do. It's actually not a bad idea to have, like, an auction where you sell off your old stuff and you use that to buy new stuff. You know, especially down here where everything is kind of, like, difficult to come by and resources difficult to come by. This idea of, like, you know, getting rid of stuff you don't need to get stuff you do need just makes perfect sense. It really, really does.
Honorary member. I was just about to go see you.
I did it again.
He's already planned his birthday party, but I haven't been able to sell Junjun or buy a gift for him. What should I do? Honorary member, you think of something.
Do you want me to think of something? We should go back to your dad, get your dad's probe back.
I was just about to ask you about the probe. Honorary member, you found some clues?
Yep. This thing here.
Auction. So that's where the probe is?
Do you know what auction means? The bad news is you have to compete with other bidders.
That's nothing. You're here too. I've got the honorary member here to help me with the bidding.
I can find out who wants them. We can beat them up.
Junjun is still with the old witch. Let's go get him and then register for the auction.
So Junjun is being fixed up by Natasha now as well, but I wonder what Natasha will Natasha will think about this as well, that, like, you know, we're going to an auction. Maybe she won't mind at all.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look.
So again, one of my favorite mechanics in this game, the fact that you can go and talk to Natasha for about separate things. It's perfect. It's absolutely amazing about Junjun.
Stupid witchy old Natasha.
Stupid witchy old.
Have you finished fixing Junjun?
You're gonna appreciate Natasha so much in a few years' time. You really are.
Oh, your teddy bear? He's nearly done. Here, take a look at him.
Wow, he looks brand
That little chuckle as well.
Natasha, you're incredible.
Glad to be of service. Now then, did you really bring her over here with you just to pick up Junjun? Come on now. What are you guys up to this
See,
time?
it's that obvious. That's what I was thinking. It's that obvious.
We're going to the no, that's not what we're going to do.
Too late. I did it again!
Big mouth.
Okay. So, I said we're going to the auction, but it's better to be honest anyway. So, what I'm talking about here is that, like, I have to get used to the idea of waiting, like, a second, maybe, to, like, click on the button. Because I'm so used to, like, just clicking through text once we're done with the text. And then the option might come up, right? But yeah, that's fun. We'll have to get used to it.
The auction? The one at the vagrant camp? So you made me go through all this effort to repair Junjun just so you could sell him?
Honorary member, think of something.
What do we say? Commencing plan, think of something.
You two make an adorable
I kind of agree,
hero.
Natasha. I kind of agree.
I was only joking, Huck. Junjun is yours, and it's entirely up to you what you do with him. But you must make one promise to me.
That's such a motherly answer as well, isn't it? It's like, I gave you this gift. You can do whatever you want with it. You know what I mean? That's such a, like a... But, like, I would legitimately, like, if my mammy gave me something, you know, my ma gave me something, and it was a present as a kid, and if I ever, like, just, like, I'm not saying that's what hookers do, but, you know, if you ever, like, accidentally went, like, oh, I'm like, let's say, oh, I'm going to trade this for something else off someone else, I'd, like, feel so, like, sick, you know, because, like, and you don't only feel sick, like, a while later, right? Maybe, like, even, like, especially as a kid, maybe a week later, you'd be like, oh, that probably made, like, my ma feel bad, you know?
Like, what is it?
Don't go charging into the Fragmentum again. Mr. Fursman heard about what you did and came to me to find out what happened. Your dad worries about you. Stop giving him reasons
Truly.
to.
And Natasha's bargaining as a way to keep Hook safe, you know?
Daddy?
You know?
Okay. I swear I'll never make Natasha or Daddy worry again.
Like, legitimately, that's, like, how we know how, like, amazing Natasha is. She's not bargaining for something, like, you know, like, she's not, like, scolding Hook. She's not, you know, giving out to her in any way. What she's saying is, like, legitimately just to keep her safe. You can do whatever you want with this toy on the condition that you just stay safe.
I'm going to have to trouble you to keep an eye on this kid again. You seem to be doing a good job.
Thank you.
So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. I'll try my
Off
best.
you go then, and good luck.
Thanks, Natasha. Honorary member, let's head to the auction.
Yeah. This legitimately is, like, Natasha trusting us with Hook and her safety. That's what it is. You know what I mean? And it really does, how do I say? It really does feel like, you know, we have to honor that trust that was given to us by obviously keeping her safe, you know? And it's such a beautiful sentiment as well. Natasha's, like, not, like, you know, feeling, and maybe there is a little bit of feeling bad, like, I gave this gift to, and again, the reason why she probably doesn't feel as bad is probably because it wasn't like a birthday gift or something. It was like it was a gift that was given as a way to, like, to, you know, promote behavior. But I can still, like, you know, imagine that you know, there'll be a feeling of, like, oh, my present, you're selling my present, you know? But you use that, like, to be like, I'd rather you just stay safe. You can sell this if you stay safe, you know? Very great relationship there as well.
Welcome! Are you here to take part in the auction?
Sure.
Yep. Hook wants to auction this teddy bear.
Teddy bear. How about I take a look at it first, little missy? With all due respect, I don't think this item will generate much interest at the auction. I don't see any value in it.
Actually, this bear is worth quite a lot of money.
Okay, let me take another look. The craftsmanship is excellent, and the fabric is soft. but I'm afraid that won't command a high price on its own.
Take a look at the eyes. Yeah, take a close look at the eyes.
The eyes. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. That's natural Erebus. What are precious gems doing on such an ugly teddy?
It's not ugly in any way, shape, or form.
Hey, who are you calling ugly? Take that.
You tell her, Hook. You tell her.
Well, 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 who'd have thought it? Allow me to make a suggestion. You should only auction off the gems.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Hook.
Take Junjun's eyes off.
Oh, Hook. Oh my god.
All right. Don't get upset, little missy. I'll respect the wish of the owner and keep Junjun here intact.
That is... she breaks my heart every 2 seconds.
Please, sign this commodity contract.
Are you sure you want to sell Junjun? I will literally buy whatever you... Can I buy Junjun?
Let me do it.
And if you and your friend would like to bid, please fill out this buyer registration form as well.
Can I literally buy Junjun?
Of course we'd like to bid. I'll sign again. Honorary member, ask about the probe.
Okay, we'll ask about the probe.
Probe? Are you talking about the Geomarrow probe? As far as I know, there are a lot of people interested in acquiring that device. The estimated sale price is no less than 600 shields.
I'll give you 10,000 shields.
Because it's a rare and useful treasure, the Geomarrow probe will be up for bidding in the final round of the auction.
Okay.
But don't worry, the gems on your teddy bear are also very valuable. You'll have the chance to bid on the probe if someone's willing to pay a high price for him.
I'm great at bidding a price up. He doesn't seem like he'll fetch too high a price.
Oh, then we'll be counting on you. I'll tell you a secret. The more bidders there are, the more you can get for your bear here. The place is teeming with potential buyers. It only takes a gentle nudge to get.
So we have to like advertise the bear a bit.
Hook doesn't get it. What are we supposed to do?
I think we have to like convince people to like persuade them to with true love, deceive them with charismatic rhetoric, threaten them with hardball tactics.
Yeah, Junjun's all set and ready.
I knew Hook would like that.
Let's ask around. Junjun's super cute. I'm sure there'll be loads.
This
of
is
people
what's so
interested
adorable
in
of
buying
Hook.
him.
Hook knows the gems are valuable, but Hook more sees the value in Junjun, right? Than anything else. Hook sees the value in the idea of a gift for someone, not just the monetary value of something, right? Which I think is so adorable.
Look at that! That's no ordinary teddy bear.
You sure about that? Because his eyes are Erebus?
Wait, how did you know that? Unless you're a fellow gemologist. Yes, I didn't think anyone else had noticed. I guess getting my hands on those gems won't be so simple after
We're going to tell
all.
everyone else about these gems as well, by the way.
But it's so absurd. I don't understand why precious gems would be sewn onto a teddy bear.
Oh my god.
Is this some new kind of scam?
It is his eyes!
So you don't think Junjun deserves those gems?
Hook, do you want me to get this gal?
Junjun? Who's that?
No one. This kid's always spouting nonsense. We are in fact the bear sellers.
Why didn't you bring that up earlier? Your item has piqued my curiosity. In any case, Erebus of that purity is hard to come by in the underworld. I have to get my hands on that bear, even if it means breaking the bank.
Great voice acting here as well, right?
Junjun will break your bank for sure.
The gemologist will be bidding too. Hook's teddy bear may be the center of attention.
Yeah. Again, Hook sees the value in Junjun, not the eyes, you know what I mean? I know they know that there's a monetary value in the gems as well, but like, you know, their defense of Junjun is so great, and I'll defend Junjun as well. Are you interested in the teddy bear? Not interested. Sorry for bothering you. He sure is cute and cuddly.
His design is super cute, and he's really, really soft. You can't help but give him a
Oh my
big
freaking god, she's like the most adorable creature ever.
You'll have sweet dreams every night as long as Junjun's by your side.
And this is how she's selling it. Keep staring at him, wait for him to speak. Not interested. Sorry for bothering you. Like, come on, speak. Tell us. You don't disappoint this gal.
Well, according to the old witch, some people aren't good at talking in front of other people. Why not ask him to write his thoughts
Wow,
down?
Hook taking a life lesson from a very like nice life lesson as well from Natasha. Give him pen and paper.
Here.
Not interested?
Right.
Yeah.
Line up against the wall. Line up against the wall. You don't have to. No. You guys stay out of this. No, you're a silver mega. No, stay out of this. Line up against the wall. Come on. That's a warning shot.
Don't try making conversation with me. I don't trust anyone
Okay,
here.
dude.
I'm warning you, there's only one winner at an auction. Everyone here is one of my competitors.
What do you think about this bear? Did you hit your head? Well, at least it's a friendly crowd.
You think you can fool me? The friendlier they are on the outside, the more devious they are on the inside.
Seems like this guy's got a real bad temper.
Temper? What temper? I'm perfectly calm, thank you.
Jesus Christ.
You're Sellers, right? I just got sight of a teddy bear on the bid list. Is that yours? You two with your poker faces. You got a trick up your sleeves with that bear.
I don't think we're trying to like trick anyone with this stuff.
This guy thinks that the whole world is against him. What should we do, honorary member?
This bear is garbage. Don't bid on him. Wait a second. Yeah, reverse psychology.
Trying to do me and
Yes.
not bidding on it, huh? Fine, then I will.
Yes.
I won't let this happen.
I didn't like that we had to call him garbage though.
We could find the auctioneer now and kick off the bidding. Although there is still some time left. We could also see if we missed any buyers.
Optional buyers?
Teddy bear? I've seen it. The one with the Erebus eyes, right? I was planning on bidding.
Okay,
for
great.
it.
But not anymore?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
I rushed over here from a neighboring town and forgot my darn wallet.
Well, that can't be helped.
But I also have my own items to auction and a commodity contract. If I can sell my stuff at a good price, I might be able to afford the bear.
Hopefully.
So, what's the catch?
The catch is
Oh, Jesus Christ, buddy.
lost the contract.
Well, that can't be helped.
Hook is just like giving these like, that can't be helped answers.
Not so fast. I know where the
Oh, what are you going to make
contract
us do? This is a heck of a way to tell a story. And?
A robot stole it. And now it's lurking somewhere in the machine graveyard. And I'm too terrified to go after it. Just my luck. If I can't retrieve the contract, I won't be able to buy the bear.
So optional, find a potential buyer. The robot Hook, the robot that took the contract. So is that over here? I mean, we want to get as much buyers as possible, right? For sure. Do we have to fight the robot? Let's see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Show your courage.
This shouldn't be too hard to defeat this guy as well, though. It shouldn't be too hard.
Hereby ordained.
We don't need to restore single target.
This is our chance. Yeah.
Yeah, we can destroy them now
Rules are made to be broken.
with one burst. Blast, I should say.
Is this a contact that careless guy
Yeah, it
lost?
is.
Let's give it back to him.
Contact. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Who invented her? Fursman. She's adorable. It reminds you of like Rugrats, the way they would call like calculators like quackulators and computers like compoopers. Like, I used to freaking think that was adorable. As a kid, I thought it was the most hilarious thing in the world. Let's give him back this thing here as well.
When am I gonna catch a break?
Here's your commodity contract.
Huh? But that robot stole it. How did
We just got it back.
We defeated the evil robot and got your contact back.
The contact.
Really? Thank you so much. Now, if I can just sell my items, I'll have enough money to bid on the Airbus.
At least we got a bidder out of this as well, right?
You two have done me a huge favor. I won't forget.
No problem, bud. No problem. Then we have... Is that... Oh, it's 88 degrees bedrock? Yo. Yo? Just listen to me. If you artless little cells... International combustion engine rap champion 88 degrees bedrock in the house and owning the underworld rap scene. Fair enough. Here's some rhymes to drive away those winter blues. 4,000 days with no light and it gets dark. For 1,000 kids with no home that's stark. No more food left in the cupboard, the mood is dire. Like a fire burner, she knows the bread her kids desire. Fragile innocent young eyes peeking out the windows. Life can be tough, only your mama really ever knows. Fixated and hating these problems never really abating. Sweeping past the sad and honest shadow, take a look. 10 square feet of sadness written down in a notebook. Noting the starlight, oh it's so romantic. The painting is seen and heartbreaking and tragic. A broken heart because freedom keeps her going. Dignity stolen, we drift now that it's snowing. Just for crust of bread, just for liberation. Go against the grain like that alien guardation. The wheels they keep on turning in the snow nation. Our era will complete its reconciliation. For thousands of days, 1,000 nights. Kids I think glaciers are just frozen milk. For 1,000 homes, 8,000 eyes. Those sweet breadcrumbs like scattered snowflakes. Yeah. Unit's performance ends. Why not? Yeah, uh-huh. Eunice looks really happy. I mean, it's pretty funny that we get like to see these type of raps here as well. And honestly, like they do rhyme, you know? So we can go to her at any point to get some new beats. Wait, what? Are you serious? Okay, I mean like it rhymed. I'm not like a connoisseur of rap, so like, you know, don't judge my feelings on raps. A worried seller.
Why did the auction house set such a low opening bid? I'm bound to make a loss. Perhaps I should publicize it myself. Oh, I don't like talking to strangers though.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about the rap over here. Like it is super fun that they add this to the game, right? And again, it's just like a little tiny aspect of like someone else's like personality as well, you know? It's nice having like different characters with different personalities and like having like a full-on rap in this too. Will there be new raps every time we go and see her, I wonder?
I came because I heard there was an auction, but there's nothing I want.
What about this teddy bear with gems for eyes? Eric, are you buying stuff here? I don't think I asked for a name. What's happening? I didn't even ask your name. Who are you looking for? I'm looking for a lady. She was a Silverman guard. Have you seen someone like that? Me? Did we meet in Rivertown earlier? We did. I remember specifically. Oh yeah, remember when Bronya gave him some good advice and helped him out? How wonderful. I was looking for you. Is that guard lady with you? Are you talking about Bronya? Her name is Bronya now, I remember. Can you tell me where she is? I'd like to talk with her. I'll let you know when I see her, I guess. So he's not part of this quest right now, but that's very sweet. He's looking for Bronya though, right? Is that, have we like talked to like all the buyers, all potential buyers? It seems to be maybe. At least that's one waiting elderly.
Has anyone seen my grandson?
Who's your grandson?
Oh, finally! Don't run off again. You're such a
Me?
disobedient. Oh, how many times have I told you to stay close to me? You'll get lost.
Are you talking to me? Oh, Hook! Excuse me, Bob, you got the wrong kid. I'm your grandchild.
My eyes might not be up to much, but I can assure you my brain's working just fine. My grandson is right
No,
here.
don't touch her.
Come
Don't touch
on.
her.
Now let Grandma see that cute little
Don't touch her.
face. Oh, for the love of... You're not my grandson after all.
Well, you should have probably realized that when the kid was like, didn't want to go near you.
My darling grandson gotten to... Oh, Oh dear me. This is
And it is.
dreadful.
I feel bad that she lost her grandson for sure. Oh, wait, to find the help her find the lost child? No, that is very sad, right? But obviously we don't want her someone going near Hook as well. What are you guys doing? Is that?
So, why are you hanging around here by
Oh,
yourself?
leave him alone.
Yeah, Tiny. Where are your parents? You didn't go out on your own.
What the
did
hell's
ya?
wrong with people? Please leave him alone.
But you brought me over here. My grandma's.
Oh no,
just
you're
over
dead.
there.
You're dead. You're done.
Hey, did we
No,
give
you're
you
done. You're done.
permission
You're
to
dead. Come on.
speak?
Come on.
All right, enough, Mr.
No, you're dead.
Nice Guy.
You're done.
Give us the
You're
money.
done. You're done. We should avoid necessary conflict. Stop.
You dare steal from a kid in front of pitch dark Hook the Great? Let's see how brave you are against Diggertron.
No, this is death. We're committing murder today.
Looks like someone's trying to be
Oh,
a
yeah.
hero. Boss, they look rich. We should rob them
Oh yeah, go on,
too.
try. Please try. Oh, you're gone. You're gone. If the game doesn't let me kill him, it's over.
Agreed. Get him.
Fantastic. Thank you, game. Let's go.
Still in denial.
Let's try and raise up our
I
a
should
burst
leave
of
it
some
at.
kind because I want to make sure that these guys truly do feel this.
Yeah.
Like such a like a dirty, like underhanded thing to do, right? Like just
Lend me your strength.
effing disgusting. Like truly, truly disgusting.
This is serious.
I'll see you off.
Like and the way he said you brought me over
You're
here.
safe. Go find your
You know, he
family.
said like the kid was like, "You brought me over here." You know what I mean? Like, let's. Oh, they make my skin crawl.
That was really brave of you. I hope I can be half as strong as you someday.
Don't worry about it. If you ever need help, please tell me. I will throw them off a cliff.
Thanks so much, guys. I gotta go.
He was like, "You brought me over here." Absolute dirt. Those guys were absolute dirt.
Isn't this the kid we just
Yeah, it
saved?
is. This poor kid, man. That's so scary.
Ah, it's that brave girl. Grandma. They're
Oh
the
my
ones who
God, that's
saved
so-
me.
So heartbreaking that like he even had to feel that way.
Oh, I can't even begin to express my gratitude.
We had to intervene. Not even monetary. No, we had to intervene. We had to.
Thank you both so much. He's my only grandson, and I don't know what I would have done.
Can we buy the teddy bear at the auction?
No
Grandma?
way.
I'm sure that teddy bear must have belonged to a nice person. Let's go and take a look. If Grandma wins the auction, don't tell your parents I bought it. Let's pretend it was a gift from this kind.
Okay. Formulating a plan here as well.
Grandma's the best.
No, they seem to like that's again that's double scary.
They're really sweet. Junjun will be super happy if they take him
100%.
home.
That's a great home, right? For the, if we do end up selling him for sure, that kid would be a perfect one to have the bear.
Anyway, we should get going. Come on, honorary member.
That kid would be the perfect one to have the bear. Yeah, like that's double scary. The idea of losing your child, but then finding, and then us finding him, and then like him being like absolutely terrified. Pensive member. Were you not the guy that just did that? I know they use models for other things as well. Not good. Not good whatsoever. Like that made my blood boil quite a bit.
I heard there was something called a geomarrow probe at this auction, but I didn't think it would be so pricey.
Where did you hear that? What is a geomarrow probe exactly?
I'm not sure, but it was Balloway that told me. I'm not sure why he wants it. So expensive. There must be a lot of people after it for the price to skyrocket like that.
Well, who cares about that probe thing? If there's a teddy bear at the auction, that looks pretty
So people are like eyeing up the teddy bear quite a bit.
What's so appealing about a toy? We're clearly operating on different
I mean, she actually realizes something you don't. She definitely realizes something you don't. We talked to Eunice. We talked to you. Did we talk to you?
I came because I heard there was an auction.
Yeah, I think we did. Auction staff?
Outsider? I knew you'd show up. We met before,
Yes,
remember?
at the area, yeah. You gave me the pamphlet.
That's right. So you do remember me. You've obviously come here for the Geomero probe,
Correct. How did you know?
right? Hey, there are lots of people here who want the same thing as you. Do you remember Balloway, the miner's lamp? He told me everything. By the way, I'm looking for Gertie, manager of the Goethe Grand Hotel. Please tell me if you see her.
For real?
Gertie's niece will be returning to Boulder Town in a few days. She asked me a while ago if there would be any gifts suitable for children at the auction. I've noticed there are a few more children's items at the auction today, but I haven't seen Gertie anywhere. She hasn't returned to Boulder Town yet, has she? It would be a shame if she couldn't make it.
I mean, we can go find. We know where she is, right?
Gertie's hunting for children's toys. Maybe we can persuade her to bid on Hook's teddy bear too.
So do we have to go to where she would be? Yes, over here. Here she is. Yes, Gertie. Gertie, have we got a auction for you?
Grand Hotel. Oh, what about the auction? I wanted to go and see whether there were any gifts, toys, or dolls that my niece might like. I didn't mind if they were a little more expensive than usual. I just wanted her to
Oh my
be
god, there's so
happy.
many great potential owners for Junjun, right? There's so many people that would actually like deserve to have
I
Junjun.
got up early this morning and went to take a look around. Turns out all the items were ancient relics. There was something called a Geomero probe. It all sounded a little extreme. I went around the whole venue and couldn't find what I was looking for, so I came back early.
Okay, well we added some kid-friendly items.
That's right. My teddy bear is one of them. Your niece will love him.
I still will never get over how like Hook is selling, because again she's a kid. She's selling the idea of the teddy bear not from the perspective of the gens, but the perspective of like. And I think it's good that we found some people that like would love the idea of the teddy bear as well. It's just that this is a fluffy teddy bear that you'll love to hold.
Oh, really? I guess I must have missed the latest editions. In that case, I'll finish up here and head back to the Vagrant camp. Thanks so much for letting me know.
It's no problem whatsoever. I guess I can go back now. I think that, I don't know if that's like all of them, but like we've talked to a lot of people as well. So I guess we'll like, and if I miss people, you guys will let me know as well anyway. So I guess let's go with the auction because we have some nice people coming to the auction.
The auction will begin shortly.
Right? Let's wait for the auction to begin. Like we have some really good people like that kid or even Gertie getting it as well.
Provided by Hook, a gemstone collector from Boulder Town. It's a handmade teddy bear adorned with Erebus.
And you can only have it if you like it as a teddy bear.
An innovative design, it combines incredibly valuable Erebus gemstones with a good old-fashioned cuddly teddy bear. The opening bid is 300 shield.
No, 10,000 shield.
325.
No, higher.
Oh, you're adding 25. Isn't that...
Hey, what's the problem?
Oh, that's the man.
That's my offer.
That's the dude who we thought hit his head.
350.
That's the gemologist.
I'll add another 50.
Yes, come on.
And I'll add 50 to that.
Okay.
Over here. Add another 50.
Come on, old lady, please go again.
I'm putting my reputation as a gemologist on the line. I have to get my hands on that Erebus.
Add another 100 shield.
Okay.
600 going once. Any buyers going higher?
Oh my god, I want the old lady or Gertie to get it.
600 shield for the Erebus teddy bear going twice. Any other
Come on.
offers? 600 shield going 3 times and sold.
It was the gem lady. Okay, I mean,
Phew.
that's probably the highest price we're gonna get it from is an actual gemologist who knows about the gems, I guess.
I hope this money is enough to buy the probe.
I feel your bad because like I would have like, don't worry, we have a solid chance. Yeah. But like that's like I think that's the starting price, isn't it? 600 shield.
You're right. Let's do this.
Can we legitimately just beat some people up for it? Like I'm all for it. Like it does feel kind of bad.
Probe has been postponed due to unanticipated complications at the venue.
What?
Please be patient and don't leave the auction if you want to bid on it.
Okay, so it's postponed, but also like the reason why I wanted the old lady to have it because they thought of like, you know, a child getting the toy and cherishing it like is way better than someone ripping out the gems. You know what I mean? Even though I know that's probably why we got such a high price for it.
Don't worry, everyone. Just a minor technical issue. We'll take a quick break now, and the auction will resume soon.
A break? Do you think there's something wrong with the Geomarrow probe?
I wonder. Let's go ask them.
Let's go ask that staff member.
Yeah, he's been very kind to us so far and very nice, right?
What happened to the Geomarrow probe? You tell me right now, straight away, immediately.
You better. She means it.
There's nothing to worry about. It's just a technical issue.
Of what kind?
You don't sound very convincing. Did someone steal it?
Well, we can't say for sure that it was stolen. We've contacted the seller and sent some people in search. We should soon be able to...
So they did sell it? Who would dare steal from Wildfire?
Yeah. Why is Wildfire so incompetent? You should have put the moles in charge.
That's quite funny. That is quite funny. She's like even like putting down the Wildfire here as well, and promoting the molds.
I gotta
as she
catch
should.
the thief and get the probe back. Any ideas, honorary member?
Let's have a look at the auction registration form. Sure, yeah.
Are you suggesting that someone altered the registration form? That's simply not possible. We've been keeping a close eye on everything.
Oh, I'm not saying that we should put down Wildfire, by the way, because Wildfire's been very good to us too. I'm saying that she should promote the moles. Like, I think it's a very Hook thing to do.
Fool. What the honorary member means is that the thief only came here to create trouble. They weren't interested in buying or selling, right?
You're smarter than I thought. This guy should give us half his salary.
I don't have a salary to give. I'm a volunteer.
We just reminded him of this
Wait
as well.
A minute. Let me see. Aside from you, there was someone else who registered as a buyer but never put in a bid. And I think there was a miner who registered with him. Come on. Let's go and interrogate.
And I actually like this auction staff member as well. I know we were like being a bit mean to him, like, but he actually is like genuinely like been very good to us and nice. And even, you know, if he knows Gertie as well, that's probably like a good sign too. Oh, this is the one who knew about the gems, right?
Excuse me. May I ask where the miner who registered with you is gone?
The guy who was looking for the probe, yes.
Him? I think he went back into town.
So, he already ran away.
He came here saying he wanted to buy the Geomarrow probe, but then he changed his mind for some reason and ran back to Boulder Town.
Because he already freaking got it. Where can you usually find him?
I don't know him all that well. Why don't you just head into town and look for him?
Sure.
Do you really think he'll turn out to be a thief? I'm not so sure.
But why? He really wanted this thing, right? He like even was like laughing at her about like wanting the teddy bear.
Outsiders, you should go and look for him in Boulder Town. I need to make sure the other buyers haven't left. If you don't find anything, the thief might still be among us.
That's the good point as well. Even if this guy isn't a thief, we'll know for sure once we talk to him.
And catch the thief.
Because remember, he was even like laughing at like the idea of like that this girl wanted the teddy bear, and like, oh, we're like near the club actually. Like he wanted the teddy bear, and now he's like, you know, he just leaves like at the first sign of like.
To the Hall of Karma so soon. I can't.
You okay, Kanya?
I can't do it unless Sister is with me.
Yeah, like to leave right away, right? As you just like after you've been wanting this probe for so long, it's a bit too much of a coincidence, right? It's a bit too much of a coincidence.
Hey, you! Did you take the Geomarrow probe? Hand it over right now.
Let's see the reaction.
Who are you? Where are the people I'm supposed to meet up with?
Wait, were you selling it?
Honorary member, we shouldn't waste any time talking to him. Let's just knock him
Oh
out.
my god, Hook. I do like Hook's aggressive style, honestly. Oh.
Look at a couple of brats do to
No.
Do you even know how much the probe is worth?
Do you know this is a lesson old as time. It's a very important treasure.
You two better think twice. The boss put in a lot of effort to find this item. If you even
what?
Enough talk. How about a
Oh my god, Hook. I know, I love Hook's aggressive nature. I do. And obviously we promote it quite a bit too, but...
This is serious.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return.
And here's the thing, we don't have the same reputation that, like, say, the Traveler and Genshin has, right, in most cases. Even though, but even in Genshin, people still try to fight us, even though we have, like, a reputation. But I do think it's like, what you call it,
Let's
you know...
settle this.
It's probably going to be a tale that's going to be happening quite a few times now, because it's already happened in this episode as well, where people will be like, and what are you going to do about it? And then we just, like, destroy them, you know? We absolutely kill them. We didn't even have to touch you for the last part of the battle.
Okay, enough. I give up, okay? Stay calm.
The voice acting is so funny.
I'll give you the probe. Just listen to me. I overheard the auctioneer say that the Geomero probe would fetch at least 600 shield. 600 shield. Have you ever seen that much money?
Legitimately just now. I'm one of the 10 wealthiest people in Bel... Honestly, with the amount of stuff we've obtained, like the money we've obtained, that might actually be true. But don't try to fool this kid. She's smart.
Why would I lie to you at this point? How about this? The boss, along with a few buddies and I, we put together 600 shield and buy the probe from you. Hmm?
No.
No! Hook won't do that!
Yeah, that's not happening.
Come on, Missy. Don't be so
Don't call her
stubborn.
Missy.
We can talk it over.
Don't call her Missy again.
I see. You just want to keep the probe to yourselves, right? Ugh. And here I was thinking I'd met some nice people.
Dude.
You're worse than I am.
You're not in a position to be calling... This is a kid! This is a child beside me! This is a baby! This belongs to your dad, Hook.
Maybe it did in the beginning, but things have changed now.
What do you mean?
Let's go, honorary member. Back to the auction.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute. You're just gonna give it back? That's 600 shield!
Wow.
600! At least think about it!
His voice acting is so fun, by the way.
There's nothing to think about, Mr. Thief. I want this detector, but I don't want to be a louse like you.
Hook! Oh my freaking god!
We're gonna win it at the auction fair and square. Let's go.
And like, you know what the thing is, like you could say like, hey, like, okay, like, you know, just take it home with you, right? And like, I think a lot of people wouldn't doubt, like, wouldn't fault Hook at all for that. But this whole, the first act of these 3 quests started with someone stealing the probe, right? With someone stealing that from her dad, and causing a lot of trouble. And now that technically in her eyes, the probe now belongs to the auction or is a part of the auction, she's now thinking to herself, I don't want to be like that guy that I met first. I don't want to be like this guy. And especially since there's like an unwritten code almost that, like, you know, everyone's trying to survive together. Like, a thief isn't like something that's pretty smiled upon in a lot of ways down here in the underworld. Hook's decision is like, I want to do this the fair way. I want to do it the fair way because I don't want to be like these guys that I had to stop in this mission. Twice now she's had to go after people that have stolen a Geomaro probe. Twice in this mission. It's admirable, right? It's definitely admirable. And for a kid to be this, like, you know, to think like this, like, again, her dad should be proud. She should be really, really proud.
You got
he should be really proud.
back? Amazing. Fantastic. The owner asked me to pass on 150 shield as a reward.
Oh, wow, so now we have
retrieving it.
750 shield.
And thanks to you, the auction house has regained its credibility.
Oh my
Please,
god.
Accept an extra 50 shield.
800 shield.
That's 200 shield.
Yeah.
Really?
You've earned it. Besides, if you win the bid for the Geomero probe, you'll have paid back the seller anyway, right?
True. You're gonna get the money back. Is this like a discount for the seller? That will. It is kind of like that, right? If we win it, like they still get money, and we get it kind of at a discounted price, I guess.
Well, I didn't say that, but you could certainly interpret it.
Not a
that
discounted
way.
price, but like we get like a coupon for it, you know?
Hook generously accepts the reward. We've got 800 shield for the auction.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, the technical issue has been resolved. The second half of the auction is about to commence. Please gather in an orderly manner.
Let's wait for the auction to begin.
The next item up for auction has been provided by a veteran prospector from the Vagrant Camp. It's an ancient relic, a Geomaro probe. The item itself was once a key component of another old world relic, and its one-of-a-kind craftsmanship has long since ceased to exist. This meticulously preserved probe is a rare work of art. The opening bid is 400 shield.
Crazy. Crazy. 420.
450.
480.
Great voice acting. 500.
520.
550.
560.
People are desperate for this. 600.
Order. You're just throwing bids out at random.
650.
700.
720.
Oh, we can go as high as 800.
Everyone's looking at us. What should we do?
Let
Hook do it. Over to you, Hook.
750.
Go on, Hook.
750. Did you hear that, everyone? That's what a one-of-a-kind treasure costs. 750 shield going once. 750 shield going
No one say a word.
750 shield going 3 times.
Fantastic.
And sold.
And 50 shield left over for Hook as well.
Congratulations to the winner.
Honorary member. Did I win the bid? Does Hook really get the prize?
You do. You do. You did it. You did it. Wake up. This isn't a dream. Of course you did. You stay determined.
Big sister, thank you so much.
Oh, Jesus.
Hook would never have won the probe without your help.
No, you did so much, and you had such like a very forward-thinking attitude about this as well. Well done. Really well done.
Money left over. Let's use it on the old witch. She helped Hook repair
Hook.
Junjun, so Hook's gonna treat her to some stone grill. As for you, you've earned Hook's verbal praise.
And that's worth 800 by itself, right? How about you let me be the boss of the mold? And how about you say thanks for the big help, sister, 10 times Amara. I want money, give me money. I'd still be that. I don't need any praise.
Hook knows this is what grown-ups should be like, but Hook still wants to thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for the help, big sister.
It was an honor.
Let's go see the old witch later. I'll ask her to wrap this probe up as a beautiful gift for Daddy.
No, legitimately, like that, like this is like such a like these companion quests obviously like are very good at like giving us insight into characters. Like, you know, as you said, like stuff from Natasha, the Luca quest like had me in tears. Like I was destroyed. You know, and the Ireland quest and Natasha and the Asta quest, you know, giving us more insight into that. You know, they really are like a bigger insight into a character. And here, like, not only has Hook become like more adorable, but like, I'll reiterate what I said before. This whole quest can be summed up in one thing for me, and that is her dad should be proud of the little gal he has raised, because she has done so many things today that like the best humans wouldn't even do. You know, it's so fantastic to see. So fantastic. So proud of her. And thinking about Natasha in the end too, that shows that even if she calls her a witch, she still cares about Natasha as well, right?
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness.
Hook and I are back. Natasha! Oh my god, the voice acting's so good too.
Hook, you look very happy. Did something good happen?
Mine and Daddy's birthday party is starting soon. Can you help me wrap up this gift?
The fact that they share a
I wanna
birthday
surprise
party is so
Daddy.
cute.
You rascal. You only come and find me in situations like this.
Oh, wait, though, wait.
Please, Natasha. I'll help you clean the clinic for half a month if you help me.
Now it's half a month.
Deal. I can't believe you won such a valuable item. Junjun must have fetched a small fortune.
Oh, it still hurts that she had to sell her teddy bear. Natasha's craftsmanship was very popular.
Even with the Erebus, you must have put in a lot of effort to get such a good price.
Yeah.
Fursman will be very happy with this gift.
You better be.
By the way, Hook, how are your birthday party plans coming along? Have you invited this young lady?
Am I getting an invite?
Oh, not yet.
Oh my god.
Big sister, do you want to come to my birthday
It would be an honor.
party?
It would be an honor.
Great.
Are you kidding me?
I'll contact the other members of the moles too. Come find me when you're ready. We'll go together.
This journey we've been on, like, can I say, this is one of those quests that, like, I don't feel like, you know, crying, right? I'm not crying. I'm not, like, you know, bawling. It's one of those quests that, like, I have a constant feeling of, like, you know, you can feel in your heart. You get what I'm saying? You know what, like, the feeling of, like, you're about to cry? Or, not because something's sad, but because, like, it's like when you see, like two kittens fighting or something. You're like, oh my god. You know what I mean? Or, like, someone does something really adorable and you're like, ah. you know? And it's that constant feeling of like, oh my God, throughout this whole entire quest, I've just been like, ah. And even there, like, I could feel myself like, you know, it was like on the verge of like feeling like I was gonna do like a, oh my God, like, you know, I cry there a little bit, was the, you know, inviting us to the birthday party as well, which is a big deal for a kid. It's a massive deal. You know, that's like an honorable thing for like a kid and something to be honored by, right? Is that Julian as well over there too?
Boss, the big hero you mentioned.
I'm standing right. I'm so sorry, Julian. I'm literally standing right in front of Julian.
Julian, knock it off.
Wait, so she was talking about us as a big hero? What are you guys talking about?
Hook would never compliment an honorary behind their back. We were talking about the birthday party. You want to hear about it too?
Sure. What will there to eat?
Aunt Gertie always makes a big black bean cake
Ooh.
for Hook's birthday.
I never heard of a big black bean cake.
Oh, and Daddy always makes a huge roasted rock crab
Wow.
for me. It makes my mouth water just thinking about it.
Crab.
And don't forget about Diggertron. Daddy brings a year's worth of machine oil and Diggertron drinks it all.
I'm sorry, but that like his dad sounds like he's actually really great. It sounds like they spoil you. I think it's just like it's a party. I don't think it's spoiling. But I guess that can mean a nice thing
I
too.
don't get enough to eat. How will I have the energy to punish villains?
Exactly. But yeah, I think we meant it more like, you know, like, oh my God, they spoil you, don't they? You know, kind of like in a nice way.
We were talking about the birthday party. You want to hear about it too?
Sure. And then we have who have you invited?
Well, I had to invite Daddy first.
Sure.
Speaking of birthdays, Daddy never used to celebrate them. He only started doing it when he adopted
Oh my God. Oh, this is the most adorable quest in history.
I also invited other members of the malls and, oh yeah, Sela too.
Sela as well?
She couldn't come today, but she said she'd still send me a gift.
I'm going to talk to Sela.
I also invited the old witch, Sweater,
Okay.
and you, of course, the honorary member.
It is an honor.
We were talking about the birthday party. You want to hear about it too?
Such an honor. Sela getting invited but not showing up. She's probably busy though, you know? She's probably very busy.
I do hope you will forgive the ramblings of an old man, but I would like to say a few words.
Don't. I've survived this whole adorable quest without crying. Do not start now. Please do not say if these are gonna be emotional words. Please save it. Legitimately, please.
I had no idea when my birthday was before I adopted Hook.
Stop.
And I most certainly did not celebrate it.
You don't need to do this, man. You don't need to do this.
I didn't realize how important birthday celebrations were until I met my daughter. That is why I chose to have my birthday on the same day as Hook, so that we could celebrate this special day together.
Stop, please. You...
That continued year after year until I too began to look forward to the party.
No.
Today is an extra special day. In addition to the moles, Hook has invited a dear and brave new friend. I hope you have a wonderful time at the party today.
Thank you for inviting me. Please say it's the end of the speech. I don't think I'm going to last much longer. I don't think. That is so lovely. The idea that, like, he didn't even care about parties. And then, like, he started to love them because of Hook. Thank you for inviting me.
Natasha told me that you helped Hook retrieve a teddy bear. It used to be
Stop.
that Hook could only fall asleep when she held that bear in her arms.
Daddy, don't bring that up. Hook's grown up now. I can sleep without hugging
Yeah, but
Junjun.
that bear definitely meant a lot to her then.
Life has gotten increasingly difficult since we left the mining town. All those days away at work have meant that your dad hasn't always been around to look after you. But fortunately, Junjun was always
Why?
with you to keep you company when I wasn't around.
Oh, Daddy, I have to tell you something.
You sold Junjun, yeah. Like, man, I'm tearing up now.
I sold Junjun.
Oh,
Huh? You sold him?
for your present.
Oh, don't worry, Daddy. I don't need a doll to keep me company anymore. Natasha, the moles,
Stop.
and the honorary member will keep me company from now on, so I won't be lonely.
Not only mentioning us, but mentioning Natasha just proves that point of like, yeah, she knows, she like, you know, she may see her as a nuisance that stops her fun, but she does know Natasha cares about her.
You sold him. I truly am an incompetent father.
Oh, stop. Don't.
I had no idea.
Not true. I know you care about me the most, Daddy. I
Yeah.
just didn't tell you because I didn't want you to
Isn't this what I said earlier? I said that, like, if I found out my child had sold, my child had sold a present or a toy they had for me, I'd be so sad. You know what I mean? It would affect me so badly, man.
Thank you, Hook. But the birthday gift I've chosen is,
Huh? What did you get for me, Daddy?
What did you get? What is it?
This... a teddy bear's cap, clothes, and a
Why?
dresser? And a little home for him.
This game is intentionally trying to kill me. Those are such thoughtful freaking gifts. Those gifts show so much love between them. My God. Oh. This is like making me very emotional because obviously like he thought about that bear and thought about his daughter holding that bear and how much he cared about it at one point. This is hard, man. That's what I get as well, by the way, for being like, I haven't cried this whole episode.
toy-making companies are increasingly scarce this year. I had to travel to different towns. I never expected Junjun.
Oh, this is so hard.
What a shame.
It's okay, Daddy. Don't cry. Natasha will teach me how to make another doll. Oh, yeah. I got a gift for you, too. Open it and take a look.
This is so freaking difficult to get through.
For me? I'm curious.
So hard to get through. First one opens the present, the Hook got him.
It's the Geomaro probe.
Yeah. On her little laugh as well.
I bought it with the money I got from selling Junjun. With this, you should be able to repair the vein detector. Right, Daddy? Daddy?
Oh, don't tell me he's no use for it either.
Thank
you
so much, Hook. Daddy really likes this birthday gift.
Just say you're able to use it.
But, I might not be able to use it right now.
Why? What is this game doing?
Huh? Well, why not?
It's like this, Hook. I bought your gift with the money I got from selling the vein detector.
This is like the equivalent of like someone, you know, you give each other a present that cancels it out. Even Julian's shocked. Look, this, like, you know what I mean? This is like a present that cancels out the other present, but like, you know, it's still. It actually went from being like super sad, and it is super sad that they both got each other presents that they sold stuff that they were trying to, like, they sold stuff that was to do with the present that the other person got them. So now they both have no use for the present, but this like symbolizes how much they will do for each other, right? Not only how much he will do for his daughter, which, you know, like, is fantastic to do. And a lot of parents will do that. A lot of good parents will do that. But also what she will do for her dad, you know? Freaking amazing.
So, my gift is also useless.
No, if there's ever there was ever use for the term the thought that counts, this is a mega the thought that counts for both of you.
Hook, do you still like the gift I got for you?
Of course. Your gifts are the best in the
Oh my god, Hook is like a different character here, you know what I mean? And of course, yeah, like right in front of her dad, she's gonna be different.
Well, I feel the same way about your gift, Hook. Me and you are in the same boat.
You know what I mean? This is like the ultimate of the thought that counts. Oh no, look at Hook's face!
Daddy!
Oh no. Wait, that's the resolution? Hulk has become a visitor in the Express. Why would we come across Hulk on your return to the Express? And we got Junjun. Is Hulk not around here? I like, okay. I didn't like, I just like, you guys know I have no problem with crying during an episode. I was just like, I just knew that it was going to rip me apart when he started saying, I want to make a speech. I was like, oh my freaking God, they're going to do this to me, aren't they? I was like, they're going to do this to me. But in the end, it actually turned out to be something so beautiful. The idea that like, you know, when, you know, like I said, the thought that counts. Here it's like, and sometimes like, you know, people say that when they get like a gift that they don't necessarily like, because it's true. It's like, oh, at least you put some effort into it, right? But in this case, it was like a case of like, that the term has never meant so much more than it did in this moment. Both of them had this thought not only to buy each other a gift, but to get rid of something that they... Oh God, here I go again. To get rid of something that they care about a lot, or that they use the law, or at one point use the law to get something for the other person. And for Hook, as a child, it's hard to come to terms with like the idea that like, oh, I got a gift that I think is useless. For a parent as well, you know, who can like fully, you know, contemplate all this stuff as well. Like, it, like, as I said, I told you guys, like, if I found out like my kid had sold a toy to get me something, I would make sure I found that exact same toy somewhere and bought it again. I know that would probably make them feel bad, but it would make me feel so bad. You know what I mean? But in this case, like, I think they're using it not as just this thing of like, oh, Hook lost her toy and then he lost the probe and now both the presents are useless. That's not the lesson here. The lesson here is that their presents represent the love that they have for each other. The lengths they will go to for each other. And now we know Hook even better with this quest as well. Like, what we got out of Hook was the idea of, like, she is, like, this very, like, rambunctious, like, you know, outgoing and sometimes, like, aggressive kid. And, like, that part of her isn't lost here. And I think it's absolutely amazing. I love how aggressive she can be. She's also, like, someone who, like, probably is the best person to be the leader of, like, the moles in general. Because she is... clearly, you know, a very caring person, a very thoughtful person, someone who will stand up for people when they're in trouble. Yes, she's like a little bit of a fiddler, but she's a kid. She's a kid. You know what I mean? They truly represented what it's like to like here to have like a really good kid, and Hook is more than a good kid. Such a good like such a good kid. That moment at the end of them like handing each other presents. It's a classic thing that's happened in different ways in like sitcoms sometimes, where like characters will give each other a gift and like it's like, hey, it's like, I got you a comb. I think it's a Futurama joke that was the one I'm remembering, where like everyone like sold each other's hair to buy each other combs and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But in this case, like it's like, and again, it's in other sitcoms too, where like, hey, I sold this to buy you this, I sold that to buy you this, but like it's always like but in this case, like why it's like different is that this is like a very symbolic thing for both of them. In Hook's eyes, the Geomarrow probe was something her dad like was really into and something he cared about so much and something he like really, really adored and got upset when it was gone. And she also saw it as maybe a failure, and I think she did see it as a failure on her own part. The fact that she like it broke, even though like she realized in the end like she is his treasure. Like, she wasn't able to get it back from him. This was her way of, like, fulfilling that original mission, you know what I mean? And getting him this stuff that he really liked. And from her dad's perspective, it wasn't just like, oh, I'm just getting her a nice gift. This is, like, a way to, like, you know, doll up, like, a gift that she already loves and something she already loves, and show that, like, not only is he attentive, but, like, give her something that he knows she will truly care about. The thing that, like, you know, that when he's not around, oh, God, when he's not around, keeps her safe, you know? Because he's not around all the time, right? And so he sees this as like, I'm not around all the time. This teddy bear is a thing that like has been like, you know, there for her when I can't be sometimes. And I love the way she said also that how like she said to her dad that like you know, all these people are here from now, the moles, you know, honorary member and Natasha, because she knows how much people care about her, and that's always like a really good thing as well. I really like this quest. I think that like it was longer than the other quest because obviously it had 3 parts, but I think it was just a showcase again once of a character, and in this case a showcase of how like good of a kid Hook is, how adorable she is. I found like the different missions to be like quite the pacing was pretty good. It went by pretty fast, but like it was a long quest just in time because I'm looking at the time of the recording, but I think the pacing was good, which is also a good thing as well. We got to have a little bit of combat. You got to really understand Hook's like very like aggressive personality. That is, I really feel like she is aggressive because she wants to prove something to like, you know, as leader of the moles, but at the same time she's also just like a very like a kid that like clearly from a very young age was very wild in a very funny way. Natasha even said that she would never be really behaved in the orphanage, but she's also determined, and I think they showed that through the fact that she pretended to be good for a month to get that bear as well. And here she's so determined of how much she went through to get that Geomara probe. Really fantastic stuff here. Really fantastic stuff. Guys, that's going to do it for this video here. We're done with this companion quest. I think the other companion quests, I'm going to be leaving this companion quest here. Yeah. And if we can do this, we will. But I heard that we need to be a higher trailblazing level. We'll see. We'll see. We can always come back to it. There's no... We're not... You know, there's no rush in anything. There's no rush in anything. I'll see you guys very soon. I want to thank you guys for watching this episode. Thank you guys for supporting the series. And thank you guys at the highest tier of my Patreon and YouTube. First, it's the Never Gonna Play the Baby Gangster tier on Patreon, that being Typhar02, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yuled, Radish, Industa, Death Trap, Lynx Markey, The Assassin, Shakugan, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelton, Heck, SR Fiji, Liam, High Casparian, and Jared Beanham. And at my highest tier on YouTube, Blasco. And I'll see you all so soon. Bye-bye.